Never mind.
We'll do it.
We'll have to recap it.
Oh, did I need to give you guys more time?
Yeah, I'm
No, you're
trying to
good.
like wave, like hold on, but you just kept
We're
going.
good.
So.
Oh, I don't look
No,
the
you're
cat.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I got a single
Hola.
thumbs up from 9, and I just.
Well, yeah, I was like, yeah, that sounds good. Do you know what happened? I was like, we're no longer good.
My
So
bad.
recap time.
Well, it's a good
Nope.
thing I do a
He does a
recap.
recap during the
yeah, right?
Also, thank you for the raid. I will preference this before I switch over that we're having technical difficulties. My mouse is lagging and it's awful. So
No.
things might be a little slow. As
Your
it
mouse
is.
is lagging?
My mouse is lagging. I move it and it like slowly moves, and I'm like, okay, this is very difficult.
Is it wired or wireless?
It's wired.
Can you
Oh,
check
then
the
I have.
speed?
No, it's
Like the
not.
settings?
It's not the speed. It's just it was fine
you
one
tried-
moment and then it wasn't the next.
Have you
Oh.
tried giving it Coke?
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Did you
I-
put it in rice?
You know, I didn't
You
try
need to put it in
any
rice.
of those. I should
Yeah,
try
you
know.
those at the break. Why don't we?
Yeah.
try
Dirty little mouse.
As-
Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna
Nope.
turn
as
you
the-
on.
Okay.
And
Nope.
then we're going to
don't.
tell you
Kidding.
about taxes and accounting.
I want to
Okay,
go
turn you
home.
Okay,
off.
Benjamin.
No,
wanna go home.
And the cameras
And
keep
then
on
we're gonna
freezing,
talk
which
real
is slow to fix because of my mouse. So this is fun. It's fine. We're fine.
you know what? It's okay.
We got this.
Okay.
It's just gonna keep on freezing until I can finish
Gonna make it
clicking
work.
all my things, which is taking 3 times as long. This is very difficult. Okay, are we back? Kind of. It's fine for now. But welcome everybody. This is how the stream is gonna go, I'm sure. For those that were not here last time or need a refresher, AK 9, last time on Princess Apocalypse with the Ditherers of Dismay, we had a... Is espionage the right word? I don't know. A mouse espionage is what I was gonna say. Some recon of focused very heavily on Zephyr in a tiny little mouse form, sneaking around, trying to get more information, going into the mines below that you guys have not had access to at the moment, discovering an ogre, orcs, a lot of seemingly random tunnels being dug in all different directions, 3 slave pens filled with mostly halflings and humans, but the odd other half-elves and other races. The next day, after, wandering about for about, your 2 hours of in that form, you got back safely. It was fine. The next day, you decided to continue search, this time going through the main stairs, where you saw Xeneros with his experiment, a massive mix between an ape and an insectoid creature with metal, like bronze blades grafted onto its arms, and 2 of its eyes seemingly plucked out or damaged out of the 4. Xeneroth seemed to be writing notes about it, talking to it, whether you don't know if he was conversing with it or just talking to it, but it seemed to kind of growl, if an insect could growl, back at him. You snuck away only to have to bounce out of your mouse to push through a thick stone door, which revealed a crypt, an ancient crypt that was apparently for someone important, not that you looked into it. Wandering about, you did notice that between all the bodies, all the skeletal bodies, they seem to have either monk-like vestiges or clergy-like vestiges, all very tattered and pretty much worn away with time. Same with the jewelry, except for 1 ring that seemed to shine like it was brand new still. Got a little greedy, and I love you for it. You went and got the ring, which caused you to be attacked by 6 skeletons. It was a lot of panic, trying to get away from that, and then trapping yourself between them and Xeneros, and then having to push back through it, and then hide because you didn't have enough wild shapes to get back through without being seen. It was a very heart-racing episode. And I love that everyone, even though you guys were all fine, were also just so stressed. It was a great time for me.
Yeah.
But
It was stressful as
stressed.
fuck.
but you got back safe and sound, maybe a little exhausted, but with a ring, which you found out to be a ring of fire resistance, which of course doesn't help you in any way, but might help somebody else. And with that, we ended with you ignoring your party and passing out as they asked questions about where the fuck you were and what happened to you because you were all cut up. And we come back to the game as you guys have a long rest. And just like yesterday and the day before, you are woken up bright and early. Zephyr, you might be a little exhausted. You don't actually have exhaustion, but you're good. But you guys are woken up to begin your daily training. What are you guys doing?
I'm currently trying to sleep in as much as I can. I have a blanket like thrown over me and kind of like stretched out. Clearly, I am very tired.
Love that. I will say it doesn't last very long.
And the ring is still on my finger, by the way.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Are you trying to hide it at all, or are you just like, it's a ring, it was there the whole time?
No, currently I'm passed out, and so I just left it on from the adventure, and I flopped in the bed, pulled the blanket over, and I'm just kind of like sleeping like that.
Okay. Anything anyone else would like to do as you guys are getting ready in the morning, or are you just going to training like normal?
I would like to awaken like a groggy teenager.
Alright. You easily do that. Crack of dawn, still not used to it after 3 days.
Not this
Because
one.
we're running around at night, for almost like 4 hours.
Not this one.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to get the info from Zephyr about what she saw. That would be at the top of my mind when I woke up in the morning.
Okay. So are you going to try to wake her as she's trying to get every bit of sleep she can? As everyone is currently getting ready, like putting their armor on as per usual and doing their morning stuff. You said yes? Yeah, you're going to go up and just shake her? Is that all you're going to do? Is just...
Yeah.
Alright.
You say that so hesitantly.
I
I
know,
was just
because
gonna-
you're a scary dragon. Like, it's just like...
Blows fire
Zephyr,
in
you
your
need-
face.
Yeah, it's time for you to get up. Like, we
I
need
kind of
to
want to just like shrug you off. I was like, I need like 5 more minutes.
Yeah. Yes. 5 more minutes, Mom.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought too.
Can I just... She needs to get up.
Joel's just like, nah, bitch, you getting up.
I
Yep.
will...
The mom friend.
I'm going to
always one.
use thaumaturgy on her bed
That's
and
kinda
just
what I
Take her.
shake the shit out of it.
Oh my gosh!
So Zephyr, you kind of roll and bring the covers over your face and mumble 5 more minutes. There's a moment of like, oh, nice. You're starting to drift in, and then your bed just starts shaking like there's an earthquake. But very concentrated on only your bed. As it just starts rattling and you start shaking.
Would I know that it's Joel?
I would say no, because you would be trying to sleep. Just kind of started happening.
Okay. So I would like throw the blanket off, turn over, and essentially I want to use like primal savagery, but I'm not actually gonna attack anybody, but I'm just gonna like throw out my claws and my teeth are gonna grow and I'm gonna yell, "What? What is going on?
Time for you to get up.
You couldn't have just let me like have 5 more minutes? I've had a long
No.
night. You know I had a long night."
Time to get up.
You say that as like Valen walks up and he goes, "Why do you have a long night?"
Burn. She
I just
suffers.
couldn't sleep well.
Yeah, she suffers from terrible heartburn. It's the fire breath. Don't worry about it.
Make
I
a
just wanna
deception
glare
check.
over at it.
God damn
But
it.
with advantage, because Amdrus
Wait.
is helping. Yes,
Oh,
you.
me?
Yeah, you're
Fuck.
making the deception check. You started that. But
Dang
Amdrus is
it.
helping.
Oh, so do I have advantage?
Yeah, you have advantage.
I believe in you.
Thank goodness. Okay.
Heartburn of that.
What is deception? Okay, that's just 0. So 18.
Okay.
Okay.
He
I
just
knew
kind of
that or
goes,
else would have been a 7.
that does not sound very fun. But you should get up before you get in trouble. Just saying. Anyway,
I'm up.
continues
I'm
on.
getting up. Okay, just give me a minute.
He goes out. Goes to his training. Alright. And as you guys are kind of getting ready, the majority of the rest are kind of leaving as you guys are kind of lagging behind. So you might have like a moment of your own time before someone might come and get you because you haven't left the room yet.
I'll tell you, is walking back from the restrooms. Already done and ready, prepared and ready for the day.
There we go. Morning routine done.
Morning routine done. Let's go. We're here.
Okay, well, Zephyr, we only have a moment. Tell us what happened. What'd you see?
So then I'm just gonna quickly go through. Basically, I'm gonna describe the Umber Hulk that I saw. I'm going to talk about the crypt with the skeletons, and then it's gonna I'm gonna remember. Oh, I also got this ring, and I'm gonna hold it out and take it off my finger, and say that it's a ring of fire resistance. I really can't use it. I kind of already have the resistance, so like if one of you guys want to have it, and just kind of hold it out.
I mean, I do like shiny things.
I was gonna say, hey,
No,
I love a ring.
My
no,
God.
you have a diamond necklace. I'll
bought
take
a
it.
diamond necklace.
I'll
okay.
take it. You're blingy enough.
And just takes it.
And
Blingy
then,
and-
well, no, before Amdrus takes it, I'm just gonna like give it to Joel instead.
I,
Seeing that Amdrus was gonna take it, I'm like, here, and give it to Joel.
Just very obviously.
Drama.
Drama.
And I'll just give it to Amdrus.
And Amdrus
Okay,
will give it to
cool.
Cain.
Cain pats you on the shoulder and just like pops up.
Just pops up. Hey, how you doing? I'll
Maybe
take
I
that.
should have kept it.
What do you
Honestly,
not
though,
for you?
Is it smart that we just have it out though? I mean,
Oh,
we
yeah.
probably don't
Hey, it's not on me.
want it to be seen.
Zephyr's just like,
Just-
and I'm done.
Just saying.
Right.
Yeah, Amdrus, keep that hidden until you need it.
No, seems fair.
Or at
Cain,
least
why
we've
don't you
Keep it
hold on
safe.
to this?
left. Oh,
Oh.
here we go.
I'm just gonna like hand it like
Just passing.
make a
through.
good point. Cain, keep it safe for me, yeah?
Also, the cameras are totally good.
He will use it as a toe ring.
Not a toe ring. Oh my god.
god.
But then I want to go back and then finish up and then mention that Zeneros mentioned like there's a lich, like that they were up to something. potentially?
Dropping the lead.
Oh,
Sorry,
Wait, what?
would Amdrus know what a lich is? I don't.
yes, we do.
I was gonna say
Um,
that'd be
I mean,
that's pretty common knowledge in this world, like what a lich is.
The Lance, the Lord
Sure.
of Lance Rock
if
thingy
you
or whatever.
if you think
Well, not
Amdrus would,
necessarily,
then
but
he's
How
traveled
many
a
people
lot.
do you think
he
would?
was just a necromancer,
Yeah.
actually. So I guess not. But
Zephyr, you might not.
Oh, cool. So I'm the one who heard about it and I don't
Right.
know anything about it. Okay.
But
So-
make a history check, Arcana check, one of the two. I think it's the same for you, so it doesn't really matter. But
See, I'm not even 100% sure what a lich is. I know it's not
I
great,
feel like
but-
you would.
Joel, you
No, but I
definitely.
mean, even in real life, like, I'm not even 100% sure.
well,
Which
I'll
is-
explain
I
it.
didn't want to
for
like,
Mel.
I didn't want to like metagame and look it up, so I just said
Fair.
I'm just gonna be.
That's fair.
But do you think Joel would know what it is?
Yes, yeah, Joe
Yes.
definitely would.
Okay.
But
well,
As a
then I guess
cleric,
Yeah. What'd
Yeah.
you get there, Zephyr?
Oh, 17.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. You would have at some point in whatever you decide when, you would have
Somehow.
learned. So everyone knows what a lich would be. Basically, when a wizard wants to extend his life beyond his normal life, and he goes the undead route. So they're like an undead, typically necromancers, but it doesn't have to be. Like wizard, and if they die, they have something called a phylactery, where it's somewhere hidden somewhere, and their like soul is embedded with it, so they like regenerate and they come back after
Rex.
Yeah,
basically. Yeah.
basically.
So you would have to destroy it to officially destroy a lich, or else it will constantly come back.
You know, I never really understood liches because all you have to do is eat healthy and exercise often, and you'll extend your life.
It's very true. Yeah.
Yeah. Necromancy, who needs it?
You got to get your crystals, your essential oils.
Who needs it?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm,
Who needs
Just
it?
drink orange juice and a banana every
Yeah.
day.
Go outside once in a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Touch grass, you're fine.
But yeah, everyone would then know what a lich is. You are good.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's-
jokes are going to be turned down a little bit. I can't keep coughing like this.
Oh, Rip.
No.
Oh, no.
Well, I have to say it is a
Oh,
little unsettling to know that a lich is involved with the people we work for, or
Yeah, and just
Yeah.
kind of casually
Yeah.
in their basement.
Along
I-
with
Casually.
you need
Where
to
there's
report
also-
experiments? Isn't that
Where
a
there's
little
also
alarming?
like a horrible monster.
What about Umber Hulks? Would we know what an Umber Hulk is, Aurora?
Make a nature check.
Everybody?
Whoever wants to think if they want to.
Yeah, because I
That
don't
was
know.
a terrible sentence, but you guys got it.
I got a 10.
Don't know if I would have encountered one.
nope.
18.
A nature check? Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
14.
natural creature.
15.
Okay. What did you get, Zephyr, sorry?
18.
Okay, so Cain, Zephyr, and Atim, you all would have heard about this. It's basically a massive insect that spits acid and has very
fun.
hard, chitin? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Kind of exoskeleton. And they burrow through the ground. Actually, I don't think they spit acid. I think that's an onkeg. But basically,
We love to switch
if you look at them, you're confused.
yes, and that was the big
Yes.
thing, is that you guys
Yeah.
would know that they seem to have something with their gaze that allows like that confuses people and that you can be kind of dazed.
The gaze.
It's a lot of sense now. Why the eyes are missing.
Yeah, the male gaze and just regular
Right.
gaze.
Always. It's
Just
just
distorting everything.
distorting, yeah.
The game using everything.
The gaze coming in. Just
But obviously, bronze blades, they don't normally have bladed arms. They're just arms with like claws. So that was obviously grafted on, part of this
little bit of-
experiment.
alteration. Okay.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm, Yeah.
All right. Well.
Yeah. And you know they're very dangerous. They're very strong.
Yeah.
I would say, Atim, you've never had to deal with it, but you probably like traveling as much as
Traveling
you did.
or read it in a book.
Either read it in a book or traveled around and like heard somebody maybe of your crew that was like talking about how you encountered one and whatever.
Right, no, giant bug people don't bother me so much as the undead creature with a will of its
Yeah.
own being held captive below us. That's probably my biggest concern at the moment.
Right. Mm-hmm. All right. So with that, shall we go into training?
Yeah, you need to, I'd say at your earliest convenience, you should try to send the daily message and include the Lich and the Umberhulk and the slaves. Those are the three big
Yeah.
bits of intel we've earned.
Are we still unsure about whether or not the Black Earth Brigade are villains? I'm willing to think that maybe this is just a big misunderstanding. I'm just
Something
saying.
Something about lichdom doesn't really ring
Yeah. I don't know. I don't.
like
Hmm.
lawful
Good guys
good
usually,
to me.
they don't usually align themselves with Liches.
Nor are
Yeah.
they upgrading
Typically.
Umberhulks. What's an Umberhulk against? Can somebody explain that
And
to me in greater
also,
detail?
just for everyone, that's
There
an
you go.
Umberhulk.
There's your explanation.
Beautiful.
There's your
Nightmare fuel.
explanation in greater detail.
And then imagine bronze blades sticking out of its arms.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
instead
yeah,
of
yeah.
its arms, it just has bronze blades, yeah.
Yeah. I want to explain
Oh,
what I
God.
saw
What did I
to
do? I froze up.
Amdrus about the Umberhulk again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Re-explaining what that is.
So if we can't look at it, how you know what? That's just something to worry about for tomorrow.
Wait,
I'm gonna go
the,
punch a thing.
Would I have known that the Umberhulk's eyes were torn out? Or carved
yeah,
out?
so you would have noticed that they usually have like 4 eyes, and 2 of them would have been either altered or damaged, or you couldn't really tell, being a tiny mouse
Right,
looking up.
yeah,
But
okay.
yeah.
Amdrus said like half the eyes were like kind of gone, like some of them were distorted, so maybe it'll be a little bit safer regarding that gaze. I'm not sure how the eyes all work
Possibly,
for that.
Kind
since
of with that.
Xenaros is able to like.
That
be up
too.
close and
Zenos was
personal
definitely
with
taking
it.
notes and talking to him, but I couldn't quite get a good look if they were looking at the creature.
And with that, you hear a loud knock at the door. Training starts. Come on.
Wait,
We'll
I haven't
finish
even
this
had
later.
bacon yet.
Drop-
Bacon.
You took too long. You're skipping breakfast. Let's go.
No, I just like a sliver, just a piece, mate. Please.
And you hear
I'm not even
footsteps
asking you
walking
for like a
away.
whole.
We'll finish this up later. Let's
I've
go to
missed
training.
breakfast. I will be less efficient during training now. Thank you.
We'll make a bunch of difference.
Just get extra food at
Shall we?
lunch or dinner or something
Right.
like that.
Eat one of your rations. Do you sell one of your rations in your pack? Just eat one of those. That's fine.
Just
That's true.
eat a ration.
Eat a ration. You'll be fine.
You're right. I have trail mix.
There you go. You start just munching on that as you guys start
I have
heading
trail
off.
mix starts doing a song.
Starts as you guys head out back into
That was
training.
a dumb joke, and I love you.
Your training day begins. Once again, a lot of the same drills about learning their strategy and how you're going to fit in with all that. You're slowly just beginning to meld with them, I guess. As the day goes on, maybe about halfway through the day, you see one of the monks that is like that stays inside, kind of that isn't like training with you guys, heads out. Actually, you guys would recognize this one. It is Advaris, female elf you traveled here with, and she kind of walks up to one of the like heavily armored people training, and she whispers something to it, and their head kind of turns, and you obviously see them look at Cain, and then nod, and then head out. And Avaris walks up to you, Cain, a moment later, kind of taps you on the shoulder to let you know you're there, kind of in the middle of your drills, and she just goes, "The abbess requests your presence right away."
Well,
And she
I will make eye contact with my team and wave.
just awkward.
Can I quickly just cast a bless on him as he walks away?
Are you trying to do this like secretive?
It's in for like a minute.
No, he's part of my party. I'm just gonna be like, bless you, my son. Cast bless
well,
on him as he's walking
bless,
away.
bless
Alright,
you,
sure.
Daddy. Thank you.
All
And I mean,
right.
it goes on 3 people, so it's just a morning blessing. So I'll bless Ataim and Amdrus too, just for the shits and giggles.
Alright.
You're practicing. You're practicing.
All right. Kind of cast that, and you can feel that warmth kind of come over you. You're good for a minute. And with that,
Let's run.
I know. Yeah.
Places to be in this next minute.
And with that, you are led inside, and you are led into the dojo, where you see a few of the other monks are kind of stretching or standing there as per normal, and you see Helen right there standing kind of to the back in her normal, like, hands behind her back, kind of back straight, just kind of watching and supervising. And as you walk in, she like turns to you and goes, "Good, you're here." And she just like points for you to like stand across the like sand pit from her. And so you kind of get into position. Same with Advaris is standing next to you, and Velen on the other side. And she goes, "Cain, I would like to say I have heard plenty of your fighting abilities and your skill, both from these two and Laroc, from his reports. But I will say I am greatly disappointed. I was intrigued."
We're all having all day off days, you know.
She just goes, "I was intrigued when you were willing to go head to head just for fun. I thought perhaps this is a good one. And then you decided to play cowardice tactics, waving a magic stick the only way to hit me. And even that didn't fully work. So I will give you one single chance to prove to me you are a skilled fighter, as reports have been consistently telling me. Right now." And she kind of snaps her fingers, and you see one of the other people that are kind of stretching. You realize is Coma, the half-orc that's kind of in thing, who is kind of in simple leathers, nothing too fancy, kind of stands up, and she goes, "I want you two to fight." And she like steps to the side and just watches as Coma kind of gets up, and he like grabs like a mace, and he just goes, "Okay."
Don't break his hands. We need him for the lead guitar.
And with
You
that,
know, Amdrus would be really upset with me if I break your hands. So I'm gonna be going for your chest mostly.
please don't. And with that, as the cameras freeze for a hot second here, I need you to roll initiative.
DM,
Yes.
would we be here for the rematch or for this?
I don't think so. I
second
think
round
we're
of
trying.
You guys are training outside. You can make a perception check if you would like to see what's going on, as this is so hard with my mouse being so laggy.
That's a 15.
It's okay. We're working. We're gonna make it through.
Okay.
16.
Degrassi.
What? Grassy? What?
It's because I said we're gonna make it through.
Oh.
It's part of,
Oh
part of,
my
Yeah.
god.
part of the theme song.
Yeah.
Oh,
God. So perception checks. Whoever is trying to see, let me know.
I got it.
What you
I got a 15.
15,
I got a 16.
16.
Ten.
Do I have advantage because I'm already there?
Don't need to make perception check. In fact, I'll just give it to
Do
you.
I have
You don't
advantage?
need
Oh, it's 11. Oh.
to. And
Focus.
Zephyr, are you
10.
10? I would say Amdrus and Joel, you're easily able to tell that, you know, as you're kind of training on that side, you can see through the window that Cain is like getting ready to fight with Coma. The other two, maybe you're kind of further away and you don't really see this happening.
I would like to shout out like, Cain and Coma are fighting again, and like Cain and Coma are fighting, and like run to the window to try to shoutcast again.
Oh my god! Here we go again.
Atayim, I need my partner.
All right, Cain, what did you get for initiative?
5.
Oh, I don't think 5. Love that.
Damn it!
This
Um,
is
well,
not a
these-
good roll start.
Here we go.
All
Quality
right.
start.
Here we
Quality
go.
start. Get the
As-
bad rolls out early.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's just out early. We're good.
As Coma kind of gets there, he's kind of finishing his stretches and kind of like, okay, wasn't expecting like an actual fight, and he's not really paying attention. I rolled a 1.
Oh
You
my
gotta go
God.
first.
Yay!
Okay. Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Let's
Here we
go.
go. Here we go. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
I can't believe she's upset about my magic stick. I'm actually pretty
Cowardice.
upset about-
You're not a mage.
I don't care. Magic stick is
I
good.
don't care.
It's a good song. We
It's
love
a
that song.
good
Magic
stick.
What are you doing, Cain? Is he's kind of still like, okay, God, this is gonna be weird. And he like looks up and can see you getting ready to fight.
Brandishing my stick as I make eye contact with
Not
the
the stick.
abyss.
And
Nope.
she immediately goes, no stick. Use a weapon.
I will
Befitting
then
of a
attack
pirate.
with my wand of magic missiles
I
as
hate you.
a bludgeoning object.
Bludgeoning. Okay, all right. You're running up and smacking him with a magic stick. Is that what you're doing?
I guess so, because I can't swap in between weapons.
Yes, I'm okay with
Um,
you doing that. That is
very
okay
well.
to do.
Clutches pearls for this defacing of
Coma, I apologize.
magical object. How dare the disrespect?
17 does
Alright,
hit,
19.
and you do have bless. Yes, I will say it's like half over. So you got 5 rounds.
Why is my armor class 13?
Did you ever
That's a good
re-equip your
question.
shield?
But I'll figure it out.
Okay. Please do.
That'll be 9 points of damage, and he'll be pushed 5 feet.
Okay, as he kind of looks at him and goes, oh god. And you just like swing at him and just shove him back and he has to kind of catch himself. You said 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Why don't I have my chainmail equipped? I don't know.
What is happening right now?
Yeah, all your stuff.
And that's all you're doing? That's action in your movement?
Yep.
Yeah, you would have to move like, 15 feet to get to him at max. Kind of with that, he kind of just goes, like, Jesus, I was not ready. And he's going to swing his mace at you. As I roll a 3.
Nice. We're feeling good about this.
Kind of swings and you just block it easily. He's very obviously off put. Your turn.
Okay. So will giants smite here?
Oh shit. Okay. As you go
Well,
like-
I don't wanna lose.
As you just throw massive, he just goes, really?
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Coma. 21.
Accidentally click something.
As Atim just checks his brain for a quick second.
So that'll
Wake up
be
from that,
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
12 points. As you slam down, he like barely is standing. He just goes, ow.
I'm sorry, Coma. I can't lose.
Okay. That's anything else you're doing?
That's it.
Okay, he will swing his mace. Well,
Love
that
this.
one was significantly better. That is a dirty 20.
All right.
Slap fight, slap fight.
And that is going to be 4 points of bludgeoning damage. He just like
Yep.
hits you in the like side of the leg. Okay, that's all he can do.
All right. We're just gonna swing back at him.
Okay.
24 plus
That's-
a D4.
That's gonna hit.
So that's gonna be 7, 12 points of damage.
All right. As you kind of swing down, this time you like crack into him, and he just goes flying and hits the ground hard, and he kind of just goes, "Ow!" and he just kind of lays there and doesn't get back up. And she just goes, "Good. Next." And you see Advaris.
I'm sorry, Coma.
Step into like the little ring, if you will,
All
and
right.
kind of bring up her fists.
It's a 1v100.
I'm sorry, Advaris.
As
I
a
can't-
ladder.
I can't lose
Ladder.
this one.
This is the Mortal Kombat ladder.
Yep. I'm just
what
like you
is her
just, from
dex?
the outside. You just hear Cain being like, "And down goes Coma."
And
Down
what
goes
was your
Coma."
initiative? 5?
5.
She got a 6.
Christ.
So she will go first, but just barely. And that's because of her dex bonus. As she kind of, as you turn around and just in this massive form, she just rushes you. She's going to make 2 attacks against you.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Oh, don't do it.
As you say that, she kind of like stops for a second. You just step out of the way as she swings. I rolled a 10 in total. And the second attack is going to be a 18.
Okay. 18 is my armor class.
All right. So that is 5 points of bludgeoning damage. That is her turn. Your turn.
Okay. We're going to activate our stone rune.
trap
She
card?
needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
What this is. Give me 1 second. Sorry. A wisdom saving throw?
I
Yep.
find it wildly appropriate that it's a Super Smash Brothers fight
Yes.
happening behind this.
Right.
I was literally
what's
just
this
thinking that.
Wisdom's pretty good. That is a 19.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll just attack her then.
Okay.
That's a critical.
Oh my lord. All right.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Cain's coming out to play.
Well, now he's been put on the
Okay,
spot.
ready. 91?
Yeah. Oh, 91%.
Yes,
So
yes.
whatever the.
Oh, I thought that was 91
I was
damage.
like, what the
Killed
fuck?
her.
You killed her.
She's dead.
Dig a hole!
Blood
You do
splat.
triple damage. So roll your damage.
I mean,
and
you
triple.
might. You might.
Oh shit!
Max damage. Max damage. Well,
I
you have
kind
to
of
do.
liked it, Advaris. So
Wait, you have to do.
Question about
Their
giant
health,
strength.
the
Is that
opposite.
tripled?
Double. Nice.
No. My giant strength is only still 1d6, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. She's gonna take 25.
25. She's still up.
Good for her.
As you just slam in, and she just kind of has to catch herself, but you can see she like drops to a knee and pushes. Goes, holy shit!
Until the end of my next turn, I have advantage against her as well.
Do you? Is that
Yeah.
the
That's Crusher. That's the second half of Crusher.
right? Yes, that is like never really came up. Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
crit.
She also, I lied. That's not all that happens. She also gets stunned for a round.
Oh,
roll-
amazing.
So
Double
cool.
advantage.
Yeah.
Just kill her.
So yeah, her turn comes and she becomes unstunned. She kind of writes her stuff and she kind of just goes, I was not expecting that hard of a hit. She kind of like readies herself for another one. Your turn.
I'm sorry, Advaris. You know, we had our disagreements in the past, but I need to do this. A dirty 20.
Damn it, just out of range. Okay. There's a swing. She looks like she tries to stop it, but you just come too quickly, and isn't able to like block it properly.
No, Aurora, I'm on antidepressants. That's not a thing.
Okay.
13 points of damage.
She's still up. Holy shit.
Oh, good for her. Oh, I forgot to roll my d6.
Oh, well, maybe not anymore.
+1.
Oh, she is.
Still up.
As you kind of swing again, you hear like a crack in her arm, but she like holds just barely on. Anything else you're doing?
Apologizing.
Apologizing. She just goes.
Wailing on her. I'm sorry.
She's gonna swing at you 2 times. That is a natural 20.
Sure.
Ooh.
Right back at you, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. 58. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
More wisdom saves.
Oh, I rolled minimum damage.
That's fine. I don't make it.
Yeah, okay. As she kind of swings at you and like uppercuts you, you kind of have like a shock of pain that comes through. She like jumps up and just like sucker punches like or uppercuts you. You are blinded for a round. As like just white pain cut through you. And she will swing at you and you take 5 points. No, 4 points. Because I rolled minimum damage on that. And she will attack you with advantage on her second attack. Which is damn good because I rolled a 2. I rolled a 3. So as she swings, you're able to still step out of the way. And she just barely misses, like, clipping your armor. She just kind of shakes out her arm. Ugh, it's like her bad arm. Your turn. You are blinded.
No. So are you. I'll roll deception. I guess
Shit,
we'll just swing in the general direction.
Okay. Make an attack with disadvantage.
Okay. Does 23 hit?
Yeah, that still hits, and she can't even block it because it's too high. God damn it!
Oh
All right.
no!
As you just kind of swing, she didn't move, so luckily you just like clip her. She had 1 hit point left.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm glad that she's not dead.
As you like just swing, and she just slams to the side and just kind of like hits the ground and just goes, "Fuck!" And she just kind of sits back, kind of bowing out, basically.
Right. And we're
And
also
you
going
kind
to
of-
second wind and recover 13 hit
Okay.
points.
And you take a moment, and kind of the like white pain kind of brings your eyesight back. That like lightness goes away, and you just see her on the ground, kind of pulling herself up against the wall. And she goes.
I'll definitely help out.
And Hilary just snaps her finger and goes, "Next." And she looks at Valen, and Valen goes, "Okay."
Nope. Don't
And
want
steps
that.
in, and he puts his helmet back on and grabs his hammer, and just goes, "Sorry, man."
You're just a soldier following orders, my dude. It's good.
And I will roll initiative. You got a 5 last time. Roll.
Yep.
Oh my god, I rolled a 3.
Yo,
Hey.
get ready to get
Oh,
fucking
whoa.
dunked on, Valen.
Yeah, dun dun.
All right, and kind of with that, you are. I think at this point, Bless is faded. So
Yeah. I've
Okay.
stopped rolling for
I was
bless.
not paying attention to that, so thank you. So roll your, or it's your turn. Is what I was trying
Yeah.
to say.
Perfect. I will attack with my warhammer. 22.
22 does hit. Yes.
Cool.
Oh, it's a morning star. He has. I'm sorry.
Oh, Morning Star.
Yeah.
So that'll be 12 points of damage.
Oh, what did I just? 12 points. Math. Okay. And
Can I make it a insight on this to see how strong of an opponent he is compared to the other two?
sure.
Nice.
Count this as your bonus action.
Yeah, I'll take that. Shit.
You
All
have
right.
no idea.
Villain could be anything.
I will say, as you swing at him, because you move every time you attack, right? You move someone 5 feet.
I don't have to.
Oh, okay. Have you been?
Well, the first one, yes. The second one, no.
No. Okay. Okay.
You know,
Someone
with
take-
Valen, we're not gonna move him either. It seems like
No.
he's
Okay. You can see he's just kind of
not. Yeah.
slammed against the shield. Okay. All right. Anything else you're doing? That's all you can do, I believe.
Yep.
He will attack with 2 attacks with his Morning Star. That is going to be a 17, which doesn't hit. Right? It's 18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Second attack is even lower. You're just kind of swinging. You're just kind of blocking his blows with your massive shield.
Putting in work.
Yeah. We're really
Um,
trying to.
Yeah. Okay. Your turn.
All right, we'll just attack him again. Whoop-ha. Oh, that's a nat 1.
Ooh.
There we go.
low Percentile.
50.
50. Okay, as you kind of swing, he like sees it coming and he just ducks and swings at you. He gets a free opportunity attack against you.
Ooh.
That is going to be 19 to hit. Where is my D8? There we go. And that is going to be 8 points of piercing damage. Is that it?
Okie doke.
Yes. Okay. As it kind of swings and hits you, that's your attack. Anything else you're doing? Any bonus action?
No, I'm good on that.
Okay. It is his turn. He will attack you twice. Oh my god, that is cocked. But it was almost a 5. I don't think that's another 17. That is the natural 20. Apologies.
Min damage, minimum damage.
It might be again, honestly. It's the same thing I rolled last time. Make a wisdom saving throw.
No,
As-
thank you.
As I did roll minimum damage.
I'd rather not.
So this time he like kicks up the dirt and it like kind of flies up. You only take minimum damage because he hit the ground as well. So that is 5 points of piercing damage, but you are blinded for a round with dirt in your eye.
Okie doke.
And that's his turn. Your turn.
We'll swing
Okay.
wildly.
Wildly with advantage.
Does 20 hit?
20 just hits.
Hey,
Shit.
even blind.
With his kind of heavy stone armor and his shield, he like brings it up, but it's just not enough, and you like slam into him.
Okay, that's gonna be 9 points of bludgeoning. And he needs to make a. Wait, hold up.
Oh, are you doing the fire shackles?
Yeah, and we'll do the fire shackles.
And you
It
said
has
8?
to succeed. 9. 9 bludgeoning.
Okay.
With an additional 5 points of fire,
Ooh,
and they have to
right,
make a
yeah.
strength saving throw.
Strength. He's very strong.
Not
When I roll a 5.
Get restrained, sucker.
So as this kind of hits and the rune flares, I believe it's still on your gauntlets. I think you had it on.
Yeah.
You can see that the fire shackles slam his arm shut, and he's just kind of goes, "What the hell?" Like you've never seen this, so you have not used this before.
I'm
I don't
sorry,
think around
buddy.
them. And he just goes, "Well, that's
Alright.
new." And you kind of can see that she doesn't really have much facial movement during the whole time. She's just watching, but there is kind of a moment of kind of her head like, "Oh, this is interesting." Okay, that's everything you can do.
That'll be my turn.
Okay.
On the start of his turn, he takes
2d6, right? Or 1d6?
9 points of fire damage,
Oh boy.
and he has to succeed in a You are restrained, and then at the end of your turn, you can do a.
Okay. But at the start of time, he takes damage.
Yeah, start of the turn he takes damage. End of the turn he can do the same
Cool.
again.
He kind of awkwardly swings with disadvantage. I mean, that was almost really good, both rolls, and then it was like 10. So 15.
Nope.
Which won't hit. Second attack. Oh, that one with disadvantage is a dirty 20. It's a 16 and a
Nice.
15.
Yeah, we'll take it.
And that is 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and you're no longer blinded. I forgot. So good. And the end of his turn, strength saving throw. And he got a roll to 19. I don't know what your DC is, but I assume it kind of
it's
breaks
not
out of
bad.
it and just goes, that was really hot.
My bad. I'm sorry.
But he's looking pretty
The
rough.
sullen.
Your turn.
The sullen apologies. I'm sorry.
Critical.
My God. Okay, roll.
Listen, I was just having an off day the other day.
You really were.
59.
No.
59. I think that's the
You just
same
needed a
thing.
nap.
Same
Yeah,
thing.
that's exactly it.
It's
Yeah,
the
he
same
did that.
thing. So he makes a wisdom saving throw. How would you like to blind him if he fails this? Which I rolled a 2, so he does.
Oh, I'm gonna blind him with kindness.
Okay, all right.
All right.
By
How much damage?
it's still literally just my damage, right?
Well, it's still
nothing
double.
crazy.
It's still double.
Oh,
your-
it's still
double it.
double
Yeah,
my
it's always
roll.
doubled.
Yeah.
Okay. 14 to so that is gonna be 18 points of bludgeoning damage,
18.
and I will just bop him on the head that his days
He just kind of
thing
like
is.
white pain like you did, and he kind of just like and he kind of just like fuck.
I'm sorry, Velen.
And he's looking very rough.
It's not
I
a
would
Anything else you're
assume
doing?
So, no, I think that's it.
Okay. On his turn, he kind of you can see like is like rubbing his head and just kind of swings at you like blindly with disadvantage again. I rolled a 1 and a 7. No, it's 2 7s. I lied. It's not a 1.
Oh, dang it.
Sorry, but it was 2 7s,
Really-
so that's not.
That's
gonna
7.
Perked my interest.
The other one I rolled a 2, so neither hit as he kind of swings and he just kind of blinks out the pain, kind of stretches
See?
a moment. He's looking stiff and rough. That's sounded wrong.
Oh.
Alright,
Muscle
well,
and
okay.
joint wise.
Sure, man,
Um,
whatever you say.
Well, Cain's not interested,
Your
but he is
turn.
flattered.
Really? Because
Alright.
Cain seemed interested for a while.
Well, yeah, platonically.
right.
Platonically.
Cain's a man on a mission.
Mhm,
On a
mhm.
different plane.
He swings.
be.
I don't think you have advantage anymore.
Ooh.
I do. I critted on him, and I have advantage until the end of my
I forgot
next
about
turn.
that. Thank you. Yep.
Yeah.
And
Is a 23 hit?
that 23 does just hit. His AC is 20.
Yeah. 23.
All right. So that'll be
How would you
a
like to do this?
dozen plus.
He had 6
Oh
hit
my
points
gosh, let's go.
Love it.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Valen, and then I'll just hit him in the chest because we need his singing voice for the recital.
You just kind of swing and slam, and he just like drops to the ground and just kind of like
Valen's
is
parents
breathing
are going to
heavily.
be so proud when they see it over Sending Stone, I'm sure. They're very busy people.
And with that, how do you look, Cain?
Fine.
Like, do you look exhausted? Would you say he's kind of exhausted, or do you think he's doing good?
He is not bloodied,
Okay,
but if you were to hit him one more time, maybe he would be.
gotcha. And kind of with that, you see like one of the monks kind of, or one of the druids kind of bring him up, and they're getting
Oh,
healed.
I'll fight
they're
him
fine.
too. I don't give a shit.
No, they're helping Valen out of the pit, and you see Helen Ray walk up, and she goes, "Much better."
All right, stick of fury. Let's go again. I'm gonna fucking die.
And
one
I
time.
will, and that I rolled a 17 on her initiative.
She's just gonna punch me in the face and I go down.
but she does nothing and waits. Your turn.
Well, alright, here we go.
Just punch her in the
Rematch.
face.
That's literally all we can do because she's outlawed stick. The best weapon.
That's
The best weapon is stick.
Is that another crit? Oh, I thought.
Attack.
Oh, okay.
I think my
I thought you went
thing.
like this because I looked away.
No, I was dying.
Fair.
We'll renew our Giant's Might and
Okay.
take a swing. Oh yeah, 15.
15 with that. As you kind of run up and swing, she just like bats it out of the way.
Cain's allergic.
Oh, you do have disadvantage also, but that's fine.
Why do I have disadvantage again?
Because she is
Uh,
patient
she's
defense, or she's the
dodging.
dodging.
Boo.
Yeah.
Well, I can
She went first.
dodge too.
You can.
Ooh.
You definitely can. Right, her turn. As you actually swing at it, and she goes, "Good, you're actually trying," and she will attack.
Oh, the
No,
sass.
she won't.
The sass is coming. Come on, no
She's
shit.
so
Um,
nice.
I only rolled a 4, so that's not gonna hit. Her first attack, at least.
Oh,
She has 3 attacks.
Yeah.
The
What
next
about
one.
her 17 other attacks?
Well, we'll see. The second punch is a 21.
Yeah.
21.
The 12 points of bludgeoning. And her last attack, I only rolled a 3. It was like 19, 3. So that misses. She gets 1 attack in. And your turn.
Well, one's really bad still. Alright, well, I guess we'll attack.
All right.
21?
21 does hit.
Don't say it like that. Now it makes me think that 21 might not hit. 15 points of damage.
15. Ooh.
Okay, and then we'll action surge.
Oh, that is not math. I know math. I can do math. Action surge, you're attacking again.
Yeah.
Okay.
19.
19. She is going to reaction to parry. As you swing, she brings up her hand and smacks it and punches you in kind of in the side. She gets a free attack as she parries.
This is dumb. Oh,
And a roll that is a dirty 20.
Cain's down. I'm
Well, no,
sure.
like a dirty 20 hit. Oh. That is 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cain's still up.
Oh, there you go. She kind of jabs you in the side. As she added to her AC with her reaction. That's the end of your
hate
turn?
monks, they're dumb. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Kind of with that, she like kind of can see that you're doing a little rough. And she just kind of holds. She wants to see what else you can do. Yes, Amdrus.
would I be able to healing word Cain from here
I believe
if I'm up against the window?
they just have to be able to hear you.
Yeah.
You have a big fucking mouth, so that probably shouldn't be a problem.
But that doesn't mean other people will be able to hear it. So you can
Well, I mean, I can use it to. I can just say whatever I need to heal him.
True. Are you trying to do it subtly though?
No, because she put 3 other people up against Cain, and now
Alright.
she's fighting him.
All
That
right.
feels unfair.
Sure.
I'm gonna. Yeah, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do.
It does. Oh, well, I was gonna say it does say it's just a creature that you can see within range.
Oh, I thought it was
So-
you can hear. Then never mind.
It's
Oh.
just a creature you can see within range.
But yeah.
Actually,
No, that's fine.
Hit
Sorry,
up those
sorry,
virtually
no,
in
no,
the chat.
sorry.
No,
I just
fine,
wanted to
fine.
make sure. You know,
Emergent
good,
6
good.
glasses if you got them.
Oh my God.
I will cast healing word at 2nd level.
Okay.
I'm just like words of inspiration. I'm like, come on, Cain, you silly bastard! You're down 3 of her fucking mates
Okay,
already.
so he's-
Take her out.
He's gonna make it visible anyway.
Right. All right. Roll your healing word. Your heal.
Oh, that's almost max 10.
Ooh, 10
Nice.
points.
Don't worry.
So you
Cain's
hear Amdrus cheering you on. You feel a little better. It is your turn.
Cain's got a secret weapon.
Yeah. Okay. Is it
Something
friendship?
he's been holding on to the whole time.
Ooh.
His
And he's
magic
going
stick.
to
Magic stick.
brandish stick.
All right.
Yep.
I don't give a shit. I have fought 3 dudes. I'm ready.
All right.
And I'm going to expend 6 out of 7 charges of
Okay.
stick.
She casts
Oh.
shield as a reaction.
Fuck. I forgot.
And it gets canceled as she hits the ground and rocks lift up, and all like 9 pretty much of the bullets that go flying are just blocked. And she goes, "What was I rule?"
I thought I was fighting coma. That was a coma only rule.
It was not. I did not tell you who you were fighting, just that you could not use your stick.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, my God.
My bad.
Oh my bad.
Anything else you're doing on your turn?
No.
Okay, she
Action
will
economy
attack.
sucks at level 4.
She will attack and use flurry of blows to do 5 hits.
Whew.
That is 18.
Yeah.
That is 8 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Second attack
That's fine.
misses.
That's
Is
fine.
A 10. Third attack is a 25 to hit,
Okay, I'm down.
and that is max damage 14. She didn't even
Yeah,
need to
I'm down.
flurry of blows. She just hits you in the stomach, and once again, that like giant cane just drops and shrinks, and she just goes, "Heal him up. Grab the stick." And
Aw,
you are
it's my
healed,
stick.
but your magic wand is taken. You can take that out of your inventory.
I just had that.
Oh,
Oh my god, my
Um,
heart.
And you
you're
do get
getting,
5
you're
hit points
getting
back.
our toys taken away.
The 6th member of our party is gone.
My heart.
So you gain 5 hit points,
The heart
and
of
as
the
you
party
come
is
to,
missing.
the
I don't
stick is
want
nowhere
to.
to be seen. Actually, no. You would very
It's high up on the
clearly, no,
Oh,
you
no,
would very
if only
clearly
one of
Helen
us
Ray.
could grow to giant size
Yeah.
and get it.
You would very clearly see Helen Ray kind of toy with it and put it in her belt. She goes, "Get back to training. No rest for you." And you are pulled up and
Back up,
weakened and
baby.
hit, and you are brought back outside as everyone once again scatters.
Broke the rules.
That's the rules.
She punched me.
Punch me.
Do you get the stick lost?
As you're like sent outside, kind of bruised, just straight back into training. I think, unless there's anything you guys would like to do at the current moment, as Cain is brought back out, we're gonna have a little early break. It's only an hour in, but I think
Early
if you
break is
guys,
good. Early
yeah,
break is good.
if you guys need to go
Yeah.
grab something to eat or go to the bathroom, grab a drink, whatever you need to do, we will be back.
He lost a toy.
He lost
It's
it.
the
Damn it,
worst,
Cain.
worst timeline.
So then I said new world, more like broke world. Am I right, guys?
All right.
Uh huh.
Nine, don't cry. They'll fix it eventually.
No, they
It was
won't.
just a
It's
joke.
Amazon, dude.
Oh my god.
Get real.
Yeah, they already got all the money they need.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, hi Amazon, thank you for Prime.
Yo, shout outs to Daddy B.
well, guess we're never getting a sponsorship. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome back, everybody.
Amazon don't need us.
Yeah. If you guys missed the first like
That's when they have
hour,
it.
we had an early
We
break.
have a
Um,
D&D
Yeah.
subsidiary.
We had a little 1v1 tournament kind of thing for Cain, just fighting a bunch of people until he dropped.
Was it 1v1?
It was 1v1, just 4 times in a row.
A ladder.
Um,
Yeah.
Ladder.
Back.
Yeah, back to back. Unfortunately, last second he broke Helen's Red rule and lost his magic stick. And that's pretty much where it left off. That's all that's happened. He did really well. You kicked Coma's ass and Advarus' ass. Like, goddamn. Lots of natural 20s. But with
A lot
that,
of crits.
with that, as we come back in, you guys have been sent back into your daily training, going through the routines. Cain, you got no break in between, so you're gonna be very sore by the end of the day. Eventually, unless there's anything specific you guys want to do during training, which would be kind of hard as you guys are kind of separated sometimes. The training day does come to an end, and eventually everyone is sent out to clean themselves up to get a small break before dinner starts. What are you guys doing? Anything?
I'm just helping out the kitchen staff.
Okay. Immediately run over there.
You lost
How's
the
Cain-
wand. You
how's
lost
Cain
the
doing?
wand. Why'd you lose? I'm in Cain's face right now, being like, "You lost the wand. How could you lose the wand?"
Listen. It was my wand to lose.
I mean, it was the parties. Yes, I let you have it, but like, hello.
Okay, loot.
I really needed an additional sort of handover.
I mean, I don't think you did. You did very well for the first 3 fights there.
Really needed to take her by surprise, and by surprise, I almost took her.
Not really, no. She already knew you
No.
had it, and,
Yeah.
and now you got it taken away.
Yeah.
We all
You
make
gonna get it back?
mistakes.
You gonna try getting it back?
Oh, I will be the best boy and get that wand back. Nobody takes Cain's toys.
And Cain.
She did take your toy though.
She just did.
Yeah,
Like
well,
literally,
I
that literally just happened.
I let her do it.
Right.
Are-
Mhm.
You sure? You let her?
Yes.
That's how the story will be told.
Yeah. She stole it right from my hands, which is true.
As you were lying unconscious on the floor.
As I was lying unconscious on the floor, yes. But she did take it from my hands, which I allowed. I put up no resistance. Because I knew that I would be getting it back.
No, only
Zero.
defiant.
And Cain, I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw as you were in a bunch of battles and then immediately train for the rest of the day.
As you were
20.
berated by your comrades.
All right, you're doing good.
You did so
Surprising.
well though. You really did.
I
Like,
really tried. I
You
was
did.
really rolling those dice.
That's how he walks
You
away.
did do
He's
very
like, I can't believe he broke the wand.
He storms out, just heavy
Rude
footballs.
disrespect. Rude
Cain, it's
disrespect.
just a wand. I wish you would have more confidence in yourself that you could have done it without it. I truly believe you could have.
All right.
You'll get 'em next
I
time.
apologize, Joel. I'll do better next time. Thanks, Zephyr, for your encouraging words. And Amdrus, your stoic
I'm in the
silence.
In the kitchen.
Oh right,
Amdrus is
yes,
not
of
there.
course.
As you turn to see Amdrus, he's not there. You're like, oh.
Your stoic
Wait,
silence is
question.
very
You
reassuring.
still say it.
He's still down. He's not all the way. Like he was okay, but like
I have a question.
Yes, Zephyr.
got like a black
Or-
eye.
Did Cain get healed all the way, or is he still damaged?
Nope, he's still looking pretty rough.
Okay, I want
Oh.
to cast Cure Wounds when I say you'll get him next time.
Okay. At first or second level?
First level.
First. Okay.
You'll get him next time, champ.
And I'm gonna healing word him too.
Okay.
Okay, I do 8.
Spend your hit points and let him know, or your spell slots and let him know how many hit points.
And he gets 5 from me.
So 13.
Nice.
You're
It's
almost
a good
halfway.
day to be alive.
All right. Kind of with your friends healing you, giving you encouragement, you guys. The dinner is ready and brought out, and everyone is kind of heading to the halls, the mess hall, to eat dinner, much needed. Their Cain after today. Anything you guys do during supper?
Is Helen Ray there?
No, she does not eat with everybody else. Neither does Larock or Zeneros.
Rude.
Yep.
I will say
Yep.
though,
Yep,
during
echelon
that,
down.
there are moments like as everyone's kind of getting ready before the food comes in. A lot of people do come up to you, Cain, like including Valen and Advaris, that kind of give you a pat on the back and go, "To be fair, you did very well, considering you knocked out 3 of us before she stepped up. No one can fight her. No one can beat her. Like, don't feel bad."
I'm sorry that I had to punch you guys in the face and or bodies. I'm sorry. I feel bad.
You hear Valen go, "Oh no, don't worry about it. To be fair, we get hit a lot in training, anyways. So, kind of just that."
No, we should really take our complaints to human resources. Sorry, half-elf resources. Sorry, elf resources.
Hello, Benjamin.
I don't think there's anything like that. But good try. Good luck.
Damn it.
Kind of pats you a little hard and kind of winces and goes, "Oops, sorry." Kind of leaves, but you guys can all sit down and have your little table together, and Amdrus eventually joins in after you get the majority of it.
I want to bring extra portions for my team.
Make a charisma check.
Oh.
I was gonna do this later, but we'll do this now.
Nope, that's an 8.
Okay. You can try to stealth it if you'd like, but they're not just gonna let you take extra stuff for your friends.
No, I'll take that. I'll just be like, I'll just need just Cain put on a good fight, and I just figured the crew needs a little bit of extra help, and after that brutal.
Did you make extra? Because we have a lot of mouths to feed.
Nope, that's fair. That's fair.
Sorry.
I'll think about that next time.
Maybe we'll leave like a dessert or something.
Do we have any tarts? Is there like a fruit tart or?
We do. We're making some.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely imbibe in that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And you can head out and join your team eating.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to discuss during supper, or are we just gonna move on?
Have we spoken with our friends?
Not.
Yeah, it's
As of
time.
yet.
We need to make sure that message gets sent today.
By the end of dinner.
Yes.
Spy stuff.
Spice.
You can, like Joe. You can't just say spy stuff. Like in the middle, it defeats. You know what? That's fine.
I'm
That's
learning. I'm learning.
I'm learning. I love this.
I just imagine Joe walking around the complex like subterfuge.
Synergy.
Just humming the like Pink Panther theme to yourself.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I'm spending all my spare time Pink Panther
Yeah.
with my fire ferret.
Right.
It's
Yes.
just like the scene from Emperor's New Groove. Ta-da!
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes.
Well, with that, you guys eat a hearty dinner until you guys are filled up, and Amdrus is taken away to do dishes and grab everything for the next like hour or so, cleaning up. Everyone else kind of starts to scatter, some going to the room, some of them kind of taking a walk outside, just mulling about in the halls. What are you guys doing? Anything?
I'm gonna go wash up in the restroom.
Right. And what do you say?
We're gonna make sure that no one's around in here.
There is not. You are good. You can find a moment where you are alone.
Cool. We're showering. No.
Less
So
shower,
then
more
I
baths,
will-
but hey.
Well, yes, more bath. Showering in the general sense
Yes.
of getting cleaned. So we'll just relay that they're keeping an Umber Hulk. Also housing a Lich, it seems.
Okay.
Mining for something.
Yeah, they're mining for something. Why don't I have
Slaves. They have a bunch
on.
of slaves.
I was like, where's my notes?
Feel that. Some days feel that.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Did you
Where's
not
my
say
notes?
that the first night though that we went out and did this?
I don't know if you did. I think it's been 2 days since you've done it.
What's happening?
Did you?
No, because we did it in that little hallway.
Yeah, I did do it in
Oh,
the.
right.
But
Yeah,
did you
so-
mention the slaves and the mining the first night? Because I already told you that.
Yeah,
I believe
yeah,
you
I
did,
would
yeah.
have.
So you don't need to say that again.
Because I don't need to say that.
So you
'cause
mentioned
I forgot
an Umber Hulk.
we did it twice. So
Yeah.
the information from the second time would have been the Umber Hulk, the Lich.
You can mention that room that I can't get into because of some magic.
That's true.
You remember that one?
I do. I don't know if he would actually consider that impertinent information for them to know just yet, because we don't exactly know what it is. So
I
there
mean, we can make the assumption that it might be tied to the Lynch, since you know what it is.
would maybe.
That's what
But
you're
he
saying.
would also say, I don't, because he knows that they're interested in the Black Geode.
Right. Yeah.
So
They
then,
seemed their
or
interest
they
kind of seemed
seemed
to
interested
peak
in
when
it.
you mentioned.
Yes,
They didn't say
and
much.
just relay that it's in the Elven stronghold of the Nightthorn Forest, and only the upper people have any access to it currently.
Okay. Anything else?
And then that would be it. Yeah.
Okay. There's kind of a moment where once you sent it in, and Shalar doesn't always reply. It's usually like, if anything, it's like a quick like, got it. That's it. This time you go, a fucking lich? What? That's wild. All right. Noted. Thank you.
Perfect.
Over and out.
Over now.
Mhm.
Better you than me.
All right, and with that, you've sent your message. Amdrus finishes up his dishes. You can rejoin your party as everyone, as curfew is coming up close and the day comes to an end. Anything you guys want to do before you head to bed, or are you just heading to bed?
Passing out.
All right. So the day goes by. You can hit long rests. You can heal up fully there, Cain. And kind of with that, the next week or so goes by. Unless there's anything you guys specifically want to do, you can cut in at any time. But the next week or so goes by.
I'm gonna lift.
What?
What?
Sorry, you said cut in at any time, so
Oh.
I'm cutting it.
If there's something you want to do.
Strength
Uh,
train.
Strength train.
and
Multi-class to monk.
the hey, there we go, maybe. And with that, you guys, the same routine happens every day. You do the same things until you have learned their strategies. Have you learned to work with many of them? And for 9, just to go over that again, and for anyone else, you learn that their tactics are typically using the environment to their benefit, staying strong, usually setting up a wall of defense so the casters in the back can do damage, and kind of not backing down. And you kind of got that from,
Mm-hmm.
fighting
They're kind of
Eleanor.
All go full hog.
They aren't like rush into battle, but if there is a battle, they will stand their ground and they will fight until they can't. And if terrain isn't in their advantage, the casters will try to do that. So the druids and stuff will try to make the train advantage.
Okay.
And that's kind of how you learn that they fight. You also, I will say, hear about other like units, if you will, in their army that aren't here, that aren't being trained here. Like mounted combatants, known as burrow sharks, which will try to come up from underneath and attack when chanced, like through the ground. And
Are they okay? The people are burrow sharks, or
They're just-
have
there
shark
seems to be
creatures?
like riders, some kind of mounted combat, and they're known like
Their group.
they're like
Okay.
known as the burrow sharks.
That
Aren't
sounds
umber hulks
dangerously-
burrowing animals?
They do.
They do, but
You also know that if the monks actually go out into battle, they typically stay as a defensive thing in the monastery, kind of under Helen Ray. That's kind of her direct guards, basically. But if they are in monks, they will wait until they get closer, or if they have the chance, they will rush and kind of flank and try to overwhelm if they get the chance. And that's kind of how you learn how they fight. But in the course of this week to 2 week period, you guys can learn new skills if you had thought of one. Amdrus, you can officially put in that you are now proficient in cooking tools, as you have stuck with it.
Wait, how do I add proficient in cooking tools?
You can go down
So-
into it and just like click your
Oh, there we
proficiencies,
go.
and yeah, you can add
Okay.
something.
Custom tool.
Zephyr, at the kind of end of this, Zephyr, you can get that armor that you requested. So you can add that.
Which one was that again?
I don't remember. Breastplate, I think.
I think it was breastplate. Yeah.
So kind of made of hardened stone, kind of with details and the marking of the black earth. Again, that triangle with the little tick in it. And then like the added like dark green kind of leathers that are added into it for padding and like details.
I have a question. Do I add it to my inventory or is it just a proficiency?
No, you add it to your inventory because you're already proficient. Yeah, and you can equip that and unequip your other armor. Same with that. They're 9 because you missed last time. As you guys are being trained to become full-fledged members, if there is any like a skill that would make sense that they could teach you, if you wanted to learn like be proficient in a certain skill, or if you wanted armor, like they can give you like plate armor if you wanted, that's made of stone that is very similar to the guards that like Velen uses and stuff. Or if you want to stick to yours, that's fine too. But you are also given like the kind of dark green to black cloaks as well at the end of the week, golden masks to kind of fit in. You guys are kind of promoted to full-fledged members. And Cain, specifically you, do you work hard? Are you a good little soldier for the next week and some? Or do you cause trouble?
Before we ask that,
Yes.
plate armor better than chainmail. That is correct, right?
This is, yes. Because plate
Can I
armor gives
put
you
in-
a base of 18.
18. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I put in for plate?
Sure. Do you have the strength
Right.
requirement, I believe?
Yeah, I'm
I'm assuming-
nearly certain that I do.
I don't know what your strength is, but I assume you do.
18.
18. Okay. I believe it's like a 16 or something.
I
Yeah.
think it's 16. Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't sure if you were serious. I was like,
No,
oh,
yeah. Yeah,
oh
if,
my.
if you want to, you kind of get the outfit, the kind of elvish-like outfit that all the other guards get as well.
Classic.
Yes.
Don't have any human cuts.
Taking that
Well, they make
proficiency
it
in
to
stealth.
You don't know who makes it, but they eventually have it so it does fit you well. But it's the elvish make and
Okay.
design. So you fit in very well.
And you say that I'm gonna work hard? Yeah, I'm gonna work hard.
Well, make just a charisma check.
14.
14. We'll say, by the end of this week to 2 week period, there is a debriefing that you guys are all brought in to that giant hall, the stone altar, I think it's called, room, the kind of big one where the stairs go down, and Helen Ray is giving her usual kind of updates on what's happening. And she kind of just goes, now for the more serious stuff. It seems that the Feathergale Knights have made quite a advancement against our defenses in Starhold. We are going to be sending extra troops to help very shortly. Again, those training in the monastery will be staying here, but you will be selected shortly by Lorok or Zeneros on what your mission is going to be. Be wary, you may be sent to the front lines or other. For now, continue your training. And she kind of just looks to that, wherever you guys kind of, I'm assuming you're sticking together, whether you guys are at the back or kind of near the front or kind of in the middle. She kind of finds you, your kind of group, and she goes, you 5. I need to see you in my office shortly. And she goes, break. And she like stops, like turns to you, Amdrus, with your hand up. She goes, yes, Amdrus?
Am I going to be able to help with the kitchen staff after this meeting, or this be like a situation where I got to take off pretty quick?
Meet me in the office. He steps in.
Oh man, I think this is about you making extra food for yourself there, Amdrus. Those sweet buns,
Actually,
they were really good last week.
Amdrus, I do need you to make another charisma check.
Okay.
I'll say with advantage.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah, those sweet buns were really good.
That's 15?
15, okay. I will say, in your time spending with it, you kind of really click with them and you kind of learn how to do it. And they do definitely allow you to take a couple extra food, and they enjoy your company.
Yeah, I tell good stories.
Right, and they make sure
You
to
tell
kind of
stories, yes.
have some supplies that you can take. So then, essentially, you can add to your equipment now, cooking supplies. So they will give you like a kind of on-the-road thing.
We can assume we've been sending nightly updates to
Yes.
them about war tactics and anything else that we're learning.
Yes, Amdrus. Or not Amdrus. Asim, make a stealth check. It's for a general one.
General, that's yes.
I would say
Uh,
you can do it with advantage, because I'm assuming, yeah, sorry, Amdrus.
I was just going to say, well, two things. When you say add cooking supplies, because I just added cook's utensils, is that just like my own custom thing for cooking supplies?
There's
There should be like cooking tools or whatever supplies.
Well, yeah, I added cook's utensils, but not. It just had supplies.
Like in your inventory is what I meant.
Yeah.
So yeah,
okay. All right.
Whatever it is, then yes.
Okay. And then also, I would definitely help Ataim, like distracting outside the bathroom if I need to. Be like, oh, you don't want to go in there, mate. I really just left you don't want that.
Yes.
Cool. 19.
19. Okay. And you're never caught,
First
as
roll.
far as you're aware.
As far as I'm aware. Yes.
That's scary.
Yeah, it should be.
I
You
love
could
that.
have just said you've
Cook's
never been
utensil.
caught. The
As far as
part
you're aware.
Where? Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's because I usually do it in
The bat.
Aquin, I think. I think he's a water. Is he water?
He's water. Yeah. He's a water.
He's water genasi. Yeah. So I usually say it in a primordial
Alright,
language.
noted. That's
And then
good to
when
know.
it's in the whenever it's in the bathroom, it's supposed to be like a hot bath. So I always have I always do what is it, fog cloud?
Just like, yes, love that.
The bathroom. So it's just real steamed up.
Love that.
That's hot.
All right.
Amazing.
And with that, everyone kind of disperses and goes on, and you guys are left to be kind of. Larok walks up to you guys. You guys are left and goes, "Follow me."
Rock. I do have one question, and I never.
Yes.
Could you smell what I'm cooking when I'm back there?
That
What?
sounds so.
Just shut the fuck up, Amdrus. Just
Laurent just genuinely looks confused because
No, because like we've added some new spices to the rotation of the. You know what? It's not worth. It's not worth it.
I'm glad you have, but I guess he just turns on his heel and
I just kind of want to
continues
face palm.
walking.
I'm just
family,
saying
what
it's,
are you gonna
hard.
do? You have to deal with it.
it's amazing what a spot of paprika can do for a chicken.
This is why you wanted to learn cooking, right? So that you could just have
Be
any
this person.
reason to
Just
just.
so many memes. I have thought about this an unnecessary amount of time.
Love that.
Of course you would have.
I also forgot to
How
mention.
can I meme?
I believe
Yeah.
Zephyr. Did you talk about getting a skill? You wanted to
Oh,
learn in a
yeah,
skill?
I couldn't remember if I was able to get a skill on top of the armor.
Yes,
or
you
if it's-
could. I just remembered.
Okay.
I only remembered Amdrus talking about it. So, whatever. Which one did you want?
Yeah, I wanted to do the acrobatics one.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Just kind of part of your training. You kind of learn how to, move swiftly through things.
I don't know
Yeah,
how to
and I
adjust
went
that
with
in my
stealth.
sheet.
So tap the skill, and then a sidebar should come up, and you should be able to go add proficiency in one of the things. If not, we can do it later. And then Joel, you wanted something as well, right?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Yeah, I was learning to be stealthier.
Yes, and you would have, they would have taught you kind of how to get a little better with armor. It's hard, but yeah, you can be proficient in stealth. And Cain, did you want any skills, anything that you think would make sense, as long as it made sense to the story?
Can I?
And same with that team. I don't think you wanted anything though.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything.
Yeah, I'll give it some thought, but I don't know if
Okay.
there's anything that I need right now.
Yeah, we can do that later. Yeah, obviously not every skills would work or like
Yeah.
proficiency would work, but we can make it work. All right, and you guys, I'm assuming, follow Larock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As I should probably open it in my book. So, you guys are led. Oh, I should bring you to the map. Just realized that whole time you were not. That's fine. So you are brought all the way into like pretty much one of the only rooms you haven't seen yet, which is this one. As you are brought there. Oh gosh, this mouse is very hard to deal with. Cool. And the door is open, and you can see that in this room, it's not too like. There's not a lot into it. There's not like a lot of details or anything like that. But you see a kind of large room that contains like a wooden table with a couple chairs. You can see a kind of working desk with a couple like wall hangings, and then just like at the back is a single pallet on a low stone shelf set to the wall. As a bed, and then a window that looks into the gardens on the north side there. And you can see that she is kind of standing, like looking out the window as you guys kind of walk in, and she sees you and goes, "Take a seat for those that can." And there's only 4 chairs, so like.
Oh, I was
I was
like,
gonna say,
you
like,
can't sit down.
You can't sit down.
There's
Oh
only
no.
4. There's only 4 chairs.
There's only-
Yeah. Sorry, is what I meant.
I'll sit on the ground.
Okay. Everyone else kind of sits down, and Larock just kind of stands at the door. She kind of turns and she goes,
She's
Well-
still at the same like head size. She's so tall.
she just kind of turns to she just kind of turns to you guys and looks and goes, "Well, over the course of the last 2 weeks or so, and the mission you were successful on, you've done quite well. You've proven that your skill is quite useful. Minor blimps in the training and other things." And she kind of looks across, but kind of stops the Cain for a moment. She goes, "But overall, I will say I am impressed. That being said, Larock mentioned that on your way here," and she turns to you, Zephyr,
Oh, jeez.
Says he mentioned something about you being adamant on having a conversation with the Feathergale Knights. Have you thought anything on that?
Well, see, I did coming in, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not worth it anymore.
Her eyebrows just raise and go, all right. She kind of looks at everyone else.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I also want to look at everybody else and like, did we want to still try for that conversation?
What was that conversation?
Yeah, can you remind me?
Can we get a refresh? I
Basically,
don't remember that part.
Kind of remember.
Out of game.
like-
Out of game.
Oh, out of game. Oh.
Out of game. Out of game. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember this at all.
out of
this
game.
is foreign to me. 100%. I don't remember this conversation. I'm the
first-
note taker.
I have my
So
headphones
this is interesting.
So out of game, this was about like the first day with the like zone of truth and everything when you were trying to convince the rest of your party to join, like not be captured. Zephyr was very adamant on being like, well, maybe we can talk to the Feathergale Knights. Maybe we can find like a level ground and we can stop this war. She was very adamant, and Laroc said, we've been trying to do that for many months and nothing to avail, hence the war. And you were like, well, maybe we can do it. We can be very persuasive. And then you proved that to be false on the way there, but that's fine. So yeah, that's what...
We can be very persuasive, yes.
Okay, I do.
And immediately
recall
Amdrus
that
went to go
It was
try
my
to
plea to
persuade
try
some
to
grave
figure out
robbers,
more
and it
about
didn't work.
myself.
And it didn't work,
At
and
the
then
same time.
it's same with the tribe member. You tried to intimidate and then tried to persuade immediately after, and it didn't work.
Still
Yeah.
didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amdrus, you're supposed to be good at this.
Um,
You switched to cooking.
Yeah,
To
no,
persuade with food.
Yeah.
there you go.
Let us sit down over a table, share a
Okay,
meal,
okay.
and have a conversation.
There.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't- yeah.
New angle. But yes, so
So then I want to look back at the party. I was like, I mean, do we want to have that conversation? Like,
How? Let's be honest. How we approach the Feathergale Knights is going to be the whole aspect of this. That's going to get us fucked or found us in safety. So we can't exactly come at them being like, "Oh yes, we're members of the Black Earth Brigade. Would you like to have a sit?"
well, maybe we wouldn't just say that we're with the Black Earth Brigade.
No,
and
Right,
just-
right.
We'd
No,
probably
but
go a little bit
yeah.
more undercover than that, but
Obviously, I'm just saying. It's
the sass.
the approach is. Listen, I've worked a kitchen for the last week and a half. I've gone disdain for humanity.
Welcome to the club.
I think we're good.
We'll be okay.
Right.
so
And that makes
just
this easier.
disregard that.
That makes this easier then. Because of your unique skills and the kind of looks at like Zephyr and Cain with the new armor, goes mostly unrecognizable association with us. We figured perhaps we can send you to strike the head. By at least one of them.
Gosh.
I'm sorry. Are we having a sit or are we having a brow? Because I would really like to know the difference.
She looks at you and just like doesn't say anything. She goes, I am aware that one of their commanders, a captain of sorts, is in Crow Point, leading the charge of a lot of the units and attacks on Starhold, and has been a problem, to say the least. Because most of you could potentially, kind of looking at you guys again, be undercover or hide your connection. You could go into Crow Point, head to wherever he is, and I want his head. Not literally, but if you want to, sure. I want him dead. You kill him, and that will make a significant blow. Give us a more advantage. We're sick and tired of switching blows and losing men and women on both sides. They're pushing with whatever they have, so it is time we figured a new tactic.
Right. Well, all right. So it's a row then. You should have just said we're about to have a row. I'd have been fine with that.
Whatever you need to call it.
Less time for beignets, but you know, maybe that can be a thing. Blood and beignets.
Just completely doesn't react to you, just ignoring what you're saying, pretty much. But she just waits for a 100% confirmation.
Yeah, we're doing this.
Yeah, I'll put the mask on, like, ready.
What's this captain's name? How will we know how to find him?
I'll take the mask off and say ready.
You've been wearing the mask since you got it.
She looks towards Larock and he goes, we have a spy that has been quite helpful, that can blend in quite well. And she has mentioned she knows the name, or she has discovered the name to be Thuro Moroska.
Ah, Thuro Moroska, hey.
He seems to be in one of these spires that the Blooming Vale, or the king use as strongholds, if you will, throughout the Blooming Vale. And we have strong belief, almost 100%, that he should be there.
Do we have a description of what he looks like?
You can see he kind of pulls out a scroll and kind of hands it to you, and there's a rough sketch of an older human male. Sorry, I just got a message. You see an older human male, kind of short-cut hair in decorative armor, kind of large wings on the shoulder, very showing high status of the Feathergale Knights. Sorry, Celeste is private messaging me in full caps right now, because they've met
he
this
hot?
character. No,
Is
she's
he
like,
hot?
Wait, is this character? And they're freaking out. Sorry.
Daddy Moroska, where are you?
Thank you, Nine. And if you want to roll, sure, but it's a rough sketch, so might want to
It's a
sort
rough
that.
sketch.
We'll see.
Disadvantage. If you roll right now, it's a disadvantage because it's a sketch.
Right.
I disagree. I'm attracted to drawn characters.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Alright.
fucking god.
Fair enough. No kink shaming here, thanks. And kind of.
They said disadvantage because I actually had a 17, then rolled a 4.
So he could be hot, but you can't really tell with the rough
Yeah,
sketch.
not yet.
She goes, unfortunately, that is all that Fenwin could get. It's a rough sketch.
The spy's name is what again?
Sorry?
You just
Did you
just
say
kind of just
Fenwin?
Uh-huh.
really
She
quickly.
doesn't reply.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sorry. No, Abbas.
Yeah, we all
just
heard it.
one more time for me, please, because I was drawn to the sketch. And I wasn't quite. What's the name of the spy again?
It is no mind to you.
If I'm to find the spy, I would appreciate.
You do not need to find the spy. If we need her to find you, she will.
Why does that
And
name
how-
seem familiar?
How can we identify her?
Almost like a dream.
Oh, she will know you.
Will
She's
she?
already well acquainted with your traveling antics.
I wouldn't say they're antics.
I would.
Yeah, more like guffaws.
Abbas,
Fuck 'em
may
up.
May I ask a favor of you before we leave? Because this is an admittedly dangerous journey. I hope you would.
The whole war is dangerous.
I know, but
Right.
it's all gonna. I'm just saying, admittedly, this is we're going after the Feathergirl Knights, and I hope you wouldn't say no to a holy man that's asking with his whole heart. Do you think Cain can have his boomstick back? He's been a good boy.
Boomstick.
Make a
love
persuasion
it.
check.
He learned his
Oh.
he learned his lesson.
I
I think
love
I
it.
almost want to give disadvantage, but
it was one of our dear friends that left before, and
I'll use my puppy dog eyes.
that doesn't
it's
to
a
help.
memory of our
Doesn't
friend
get
the
help.
bear lady. It was a 13.
Lady.
She goes, like looking at you, and she just ignores you, Cain, and your puppy dog eyes. She just like looks towards. She's blind, anyways. It's fine. She looks towards Joel, but she just kind of goes.
She can feel my intent.
She like pulls it out of like she turns to the desk and pulls out a key and unlocks like one of the drawers. And
Yes,
pulls it out
it's in the drawer. I told you.
and hands it
Good
to
old teacher
you,
drawer.
Joel. And she goes, "If you think it is that imperative that you have it, fine. You did well, considering." And she turns to Cain, like saying that to you.
Thank you.
Know that my rule is absolute. I told you that in the beginning. You break any of it, well, you won't get it back again. How about
I
that?
think he learned his lesson. Thank you very much.
Let's hope.
He learned his lesson.
Out of game, I feel like I just got scolded in high school again.
Yeah,
Yeah, she is kind of
You know,
talking
they
down.
can
have your phone back.
the good old teacher drawer that they put all the confiscated
Didn't
items.
think
in.
about that, but yes.
Shattering teeth and stuff in that drawer, and
Yeah.
like switchblades and.
I just
Yes.
I just
Fidget
had like
spinners.
I just
A
had
bunch
like
of headphones.
a sense memory, just like standing in front of a teacher's desk and I'd be like, "You can have it back." I see it again.
Pretty
Next
much.
write up.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. She is kind of talking down to you guys too, so yeah, pretty much. And she kind of goes, "You'll be leaving with the forward, what's the word? Forward group soon. You can use the robes and armor if you need, and masks as a way to blend in until you get to Starhold. From there, you're going to have to find your own way. Don't expect it to be easy, and don't expect it to be not filled with enemies.
Right.
If you want to join the fight and find a way through there, that is up to you. You seem somewhat capable.
Fair.
We have ways of travel. We have ways of conventional means to travel. I think we'll be all right. This definitely
make
feels more of a
Make our 20th trip.
yeah.
Just
Back to Shade Barrow, baby. Here we go.
Like are we really
are.
gonna end up walking through Shade Barrow again?
No,
Yeah,
you
we
are
want
being
that part.
sent with
No,
the
we're being
troops to
Yeah.
Starhold, and from there you have to figure out how
From
you're getting
Starhold, we're gonna figure it out. Yeah.
how to get to Crowpoint.
So no, we're not gonna make it, but
Unless you
Just
really want to go.
we're gonna
all the way
leave
up,
Hold on.
all the way back.
which means
on,
you don't have
let
your
me-
cart or your horses.
Let me just ask. We do have horses out back by the river west to Starhold. Would you mind if we just ran and grabbed those and then ran to Crowpoint from there?
Make a deception check, because that is not quite where it is.
Oh, well, they're out.
They're
The
not
horses
by
are
a,
rested.
no, they're in Shadeborough. They're not by a river, by Starhold.
Oh, they're on.
He said across, but
No,
to
well,
the
that's 26.
to the east of. But
Okay, she kind of
Either way.
goes.
wow, the one time.
I don't know
Yeah.
where it is, but she goes, if you really think that's going to help, but the faster this gets done, the better, and the faster we can cut through. You're not going to have long.
Honestly, we'd move faster as a small group instead of running with the main regiment.
Well, they can get you safely to Starhold, which is only a day or two travel to Crowpoint. Feel like that would be faster.
If I could have just, mind you, it may be faster, but I just would like a small amount of deliberation with my teammates here on how we want to pursue our quarry, if you don't mind. Can we meet back in 30?
You do have until, we'll say noon. We'll be traveling today, so you don't have long. Figure out what you
Fair.
need to do and let me know.
No. Yeah. Well, is there a meeting room, a library somewhere we can have a private conversation? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll just talk in the lunchroom,
Looks
real loud for everybody to hear.
Because you can have the discussion here if you really need.
Nah, sure, if you'd like. But honestly, I feel like Yeah, that's fine. Do you guys want to go get the items from the horses and continue that way? Because I feel like we'd be better off with a more discreet route rather than running in with the main regiment. No, any takers? They
Yes,
seem
I
a bit
think you're just absolutely insane, Amdrus.
They seem well. Listen, we left some items with the horses, and I just think we'd be better
Yeah,
off.
we
rolling
spent
in
a
more
lot of
discreet.
money on the cart. I understand.
Well, I didn't say
But-
that, but you did.
Yes, I did, which is clearly why you're so adamant about grabbing this cart.
It was a lot of
But-
money was spent.
Yes, it was. However,
It was a pretty penny, a lot of money. Was it a lot of money?
They can hear you.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Oh, special guest
Pause.
appearance.
slaps work.
Made
That's
it
my
work.
sister,
Come
everybody.
through.
Is that a meme or something? Is that like a
Yes,
video? Is that
and.
like? I was like, is that a Vine?
I was
Oh.
super
Please
I don't
tell
know.
your sister that was great, and we all
Yes,
appreciate
and
that.
I love.
I love
That
it.
was
That's
that was
amazing.
amazing.
perfect timing.
That was it was perfect too. Yes.
It was dead silent.
Yes, appearance. Wait, look at Aurora throwing his voice.
So amazing.
Can we assume we're
I'm
alone
trying.
now, or are they?
Oh no,
are they
there's
I'm
No,
pretty
no,
sure
we're
standing
right in
there.
front of
Still
them.
there.
We're right in front of them.
Oh,
They're still
oh.
there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
the-
I think the
If there's gonna be a
Just-
long conversation, like kind of as you guys kind of look at them, she just goes, "Stay here, Larock. I need to deal with the rest. Let me know what you figure out." And she steps out. Larock stays because you're not staying alone in her own room.
Yeah.
no, it's her office.
Yeah.
And Larock
Can't
kind
believe
of
she doesn't
lets her
trust
walk
us.
out. She doesn't trust
What?
anybody.
Why would she?
Larock stands there.
I think it's
And
Just
as she
smarter.
leaves, Larock just kind of goes, "If you're thinking of going back to Shadeborough, then it's going to take a lot longer than
Would it?
cutting through. Yes,
what it.
even with a cart."
I'm just saying it. Discretion would be our greatest ally here, much as
True.
speed might be
Not
useful.
too shared.
You do have
Start
a
Like,
point.
why would we go with the troops if we're trying to blend in a little?
Because
We're
they can
blending in with
get
the
you
fr-
quickly and safely to Starhold, and from there you can go around, cut through, and then try to hide once you get there. I don't know, and that's up
What,
to
do you
you.
guys have any horses and carriages that might help
No.
us?
That's the point.
We can
Is you
figure
would
it out when we get
quietly get through onto the other side. If you want to go to Shadeborough and take that long, you're more than welcome to, but it's going to take longer. The Abbess would not like him to stay alive for very long.
Right.
Cutting
well,
him out
listen.
would help us greatly, and we, unfortunately, need the help.
We can do it well, or we can do it quickly. How would you like to proceed?
I feel like
Well, I think it's
you
up
could
to
do
us.
both, but
All right. Well, listen. We can just keep the horses up at Shadebarrow. That's
I
fine.
know
by me.
you want to see your parents.
I've learned some new skills. I think I'd like to make dinner for my family one time before I go off to war. Is that so much to ask for?
if you really need, we can send one of
No.
our spies to Shadeborough, and we can
No.
see how your parents are.
That makes me feel less comfortable.
Huh?
Don't
Just
spy
kind of
on them.
look-
It's
I
weird.
love that.
He doesn't smile.
know-
He just looks at you. Just goes, "Well."
Use that, that next time you see them to cook as your drive to make sure that this is a successful mission.
There you go.
To make it out
Don't
alive.
die.
I mean, you've seen your parents, pretty recently. I think. it'll
Yeah, a
be-
few weeks ago.
I'm a family man, Joel,
You were on a boat for however long.
and I miss them terribly. You can ask that team. I cried into his arms like 3 times a week.
Yeah,
It seems
totally.
like-
Conservatively.
Mm-hmm.
right.
Mm-hmm. Respectfully.
Cuts to like cuts to
Flashback.
a flashback where you're just sobbing in a room in his arms,
Like-
and you're just like, okay.
Like my sister's growing up so fast. I don't even know what she looks like.
Oh my god.
Right. What do you guys
Yeah.
decide? You have the rest of the day. Like if you don't have to stay in there, but as long as you're there, the Rock is watching.
Right.
Well, since time is of the essence, maybe we should wrap it up and leave this room and.
Start packing up, and we will decide.
Yeah, I gotta go get some things. I gotta get my loot back from Coma. I don't think he's been practicing like you told me.
He totally has not been.
Yeah.
Like once in a while, but not as much as you'd hope.
Yeah.
You'll like randomly catch like late nights after walking in that he's like strumming on it, and then he'll like put it away as soon as you walk in.
Okay, well, I want to get up and then start heading towards the door and
Okay.
to
I'm
Lorca's.
leaving.
He kind of
"Excuse
steps out,
me."
and yeah, he
Oh,
steps out
okay.
of the way and lets you guys walk up. And as everyone leaves, he kind of shuts the door behind him and locks it. Puts the key like around his neck, and you guys are free to go wherever. It's great that you guys don't have a rogue. It's nice.
It's great.
You don't have to pick
Yeah.
or like can't like break into places. It's great.
I
Anyway,
don't know. Zephyr spent 2 nights breaking into
I mean,
shit.
I don't know.
I mean, that's true.
Oh, that was one of the things I was gonna bring up. Was like, didn't Joel buy thieves' tools?
No, that was Mina. Mina wanted to try to learn.
Mina did it,
Oh,
but did we not get? What were the two things that we got
Okay.
from her? Was
Money
the wand
and
and
the
what
wand.
else?
a fuckload of gold.
Oh,
Like half a gold, yeah, or most of the gold. It's not going to use. It's fine.
Yeah,
She has connections. She can get more money. Yeah. What's your plan? What are you guys doing?
You guys just want to go with the army and fucking see
Yeah.
what happens?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say,
I
are
think
people
that's
around
the
us
smartest
first?
route.
No, most people are out and kind of doing
I'd
like.
say we're
Well,
back.
there are like a decent amount of people like packing and getting ready, and you can see that Valen is one of them. He is one of the people being sent to the front line in the room packing. And
Have
Coma
we
is
sent
another.
have we sent a message today at Cain?
No, it's
Nice.
still early.
So, yeah.
Maybe we should let them know that they're wanting us to go kill the Feathergill Knight captain and see
Did
what
we-
they have to say about that.
Maybe we shouldn't do it here.
Maybe we should do that after we've split from them in Starhold and figure out how we're getting to Crow Point.
Will that
Um,
give them enough time if they need to step in?
Well, we're not
I mean,
necessarily
I think
given
the
a time limit.
The Feathergill Knights are
So
kind
we'll
of
be-
their enemy
be-
as well, right? Or our enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
it's
a
very
middle
complicated.
ground.
Yeah,
'Cause they're kind of yeah.
Because
The
they're
Feathergill Knights are like the king's army.
the sword of the
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
like the head swords of the
and they
king.
want to take out the king. So it's up to you.
so in this, we'd be doing them a service,
Yeah,
Potentially.
or giving them a bonus or a boon,
for
potentially.
both sides.
Yes. But yeah, I was thinking when we split off from our group that's leading us safely into Starhold, during that time is when we can debrief.
Say we just go straight to Starhorde, though.
I
Yeah.
think we just
Agreed.
Sorry, Amdrus.
play
I
the
might
easy
just
route
be
right
smart
now.
just this one time.
Maybe not Dither. This one's not.
That's totally fair. I
Yeah,
respect
maybe we don't dither.
I respect the group's decision.
Character growth.
It's okay.
Let's-
We took a step forward. We're gonna
follow-
take like
yeah.
17 steps backward.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
soon
inevitable.
enough.
Fair enough. I was
Somewhere
gonna
in
say
there.
character growth, maybe level up, but no, never mind. I take it back.
Yeah. Well,
Rude.
whelp. No, I'm just goes. What if you guys want to go fast? Let's go fast.
Gotta go fast. All right.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Maybe we can
That's
see
my
them on the way
rule.
back.
Let's just not keep drawing a ton of attention to us.
No, fair. No,
Any
that's fair.
already-
suspicious attention.
They've already confirmed that they've had someone watching us, which I think we've kind of known.
Benwin?
I'll take this opportunity.
Yes, I
to
believe
give
that
Cain
was the
his
name.
wand
Yes, I
back,
believe
too.
I heard a name. Benwin.
You did see somebody on your travel. Just
Yes.
saying, I think.
Several times.
Well, you only
Oh,
saw one. You had the feeling someone was watching a few times.
Oh, true.
Because you got a natural fucking 20, so I was like, okay. Rogues, man. Alright. So as you guys pack up and get ready, you are kind of sent with a larger kind of group, including a lot of the, like, heavy armored people a few monks, but not many, and then a lot of more of like Larocque is going, and a few of the other kind of castery like druids, and you guys are kind of sent on your way. Like as soon as like sun is high, like midday, you are sent as fast as you can, or as quickly as you can. And you are sent, and it is about a day's travel. So you guys are kind of, you do have to rest in between to get there, but you'll get there about midday, maybe a little later. Pretty much with going with such a large group, there really isn't too much. There are constant guards as you guys travel through the forest and set down for a watch. There is a lot of camps and like little sections around, and multiple people like walking around all night. Mostly elves, as they only need to sleep. They only need to switch once. Need to sleep 4 hours. So it's pretty safe. It is the safest you've ever seen through a night in this forest. You are never really woken up. You guys can have, unless you guys also want to have a watch or be part of the watch. You guys can rest easy.
And I always get chosen with these watches, so just chilling. I'm gonna enjoy my sleep.
That's right.
Yeah, I think we're gonna take advantage of the elves.
Okay.
Yes, take advantage of the
And yeah, you guys can kind of sleep, and if you guys want, you can have a tent near like Velen and Coma and all those that are kind of in that group. They're kind of set into like sections and little like parts with tents. Provided you have a tent. Did you bring your tent? I assume you took the tent with you guys, right?
Yeah.
Eventually, as day breaks, you guys are woken up early to begin packing. With a size this big, it does take a while to finish like breakfast, basically get everyone ready and like pack up everything. They're quick, but it takes a while. So you guys kind of leave as early as you guys can as like a formation continues until eventually kind of evening time. Maybe a little earlier than that, maybe like 3 o'clock in the day. You guys reach Starhold, and you can see that this town is set obviously in the thick of the forest. And I will bring y'all over. Say you are here. Oh, I have to move the camera, and it will freeze.
No.
That for me. Cool. As you guys make it to Starhold, you see that this town is very well fortified. There are walls that encapsulate pretty much the entire town. A mix of like stone and wood, but very thick walls and very well protected. You can see that a lot has been added to it, whether over the years or of recent, because of the war and the current people that are occupying it. And you can see that there are constant watches on the walls, and they see this kind of group coming in. You can see that one of the essentially it would be like the captain that's kind of leading this group that you guys are going, kind of signal up to them so that they know it's you guys, and the gates are kind of pushed open and you guys are brought in, and you see a fairly big town full of most of the place is built out of wood with a bit of stone as kind of to give it sturdy, but it gives this very wooded, rustic feel to everything. The main paths have some large kind of stones kind of set to show the paths, but otherwise all the paths are just hardened ground. It's nothing too fancy. Kind of similar to Shadebro in that sense. But it is not only guarded by the wall, there is also a lot of trees around, and you can see that there are sections kind of hidden within the trees around, close by, that are farms. And there is a lot of farms here, and it is active. You can see, as you're walking by, you can see multiple people working on their farms and tilling things. As you're walking through the town, you can see that it's not just all soldiers. It is plenty, and it's very well guarded, and there's guards walking around at like all times. But you can see just average people still here. Humans, halflings, half-elves, even some like full-blooded elves are here. You can see the odd like orc or half-orc as well. But it almost just seems like a well-guarded town, if you didn't understand the context of it, and it being not the Feathergale Knights guarding it. You guys are basically brought in, and there is a large building kind of set near the middle that would have been... that is a temple, kind of similar to Shadeborough, where it is kind of the temple where it allows all kind of... a temple of all face, if you will. It kind of allows any of the pure, similar kind of... on the doors, kind of carved, beautifully, like kind of wood carved, the symbols of all the different pure gods. And then kind of near that is another large building that probably would have been like an inn, like a 3-story, but it's clearly been taken over by the Black Earth Brigade and is kind of its barracks now. You guys are given a room. You have one room to yourselves. It's a little cramped, but there isn't. They kind of shove in an extra bed, so there's 5 beds there. And you can see a lot of the rooms are filled up as much as they can to kind of use the rooms that they had already. And then there's kind of additional things they've built nearby, seemingly mostly out of stone, maybe using magic, kind of earthbending kind of buildings. Yeah, you guys are in Starhold, and there's anything you guys want to do? As you're kind of led through seeing this town, seeing the people, and getting your room.
No?
You
We
guys
have a mission we have to complete.
You guys settle down, and it is not long before you are told that supper will be made for you guys. The kitchen staff are hard at work with the extra people coming in. As per usual, if you wait long enough, unless there's that you have kind of your private time now, if there's anything you guys want to plan or discuss, otherwise dinner will be ready soon, and food you will be summoned to kind of eat at a time. Because there's not enough tables for everybody, so they kind of do it in groups.
Nice. Then I will use this time to contact our Shalar.
All right. So you waited a few days while you traveled, or did you do it during your travel?
Right, we traveled for a couple days.
You did? It's like 2 days.
I probably wouldn't have
Awesome.
done it the couple of days where we were traveling.
Okay.
Just because we were heavily surrounded.
Fair. I mean, you had your own tent,
so-
but yes, that's very fair.
True, but so I would just like get on, apologize for the delay, explain that we've traveled to Starhold with the Black Earth Brigade, run a mission to basically take the head of a Thero Moroska, the what is he? He's a leading commander of the
Yeah, like a captain or
or
commander.
one
or
one
something.
of.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we will be heading to, Crow Point, I think within 2 days. Or
Work, yeah.
It's not that far away, really.
it's not. I think it's like a day travel,
Yeah,
but we won't
it's
be
about a day
going
travel.
tonight, so I assume we're going to be leaving tomorrow. So within
Right.
2 days from this thing. Message. And
Alright.
yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. There's kind of a moment before only you can hear this, but you can feel the thrum of the stone in your hand as you hear Shalar's voice go back, going, "Wow, that's a lot. Killing him is good. If you need help, let us know." I guess you're busy, so we'll send you a better mission soon, hopefully. And that's kind of what you get, or another mission.
Okay.
Sorry, not a better mission.
We'll take better too.
Yeah, we'll see.
We need you to
Uh,
spend 3 days on this beach.
And then
Beach
like,
episode.
Oh, no, don't do it,
Um,
Pilar.
and like, you're like, okay, cool. And then there's like one last thing goes. I'll let Grimjaw know. There's like one more thing goes through.
Nice.
I think that was about 25. Yeah.
Perfect. So then I'll let the group know that our target for assassination is good. They're willing to help if we let them know if we need it. And they'll be in touch with another mission soon, once we've, I guess, completed this one.
Right. Well then.
We're chilling for now.
And everybody, all of us here are good with what we're about ready to do, right? That nobody has any second thoughts, or
I have no thoughts.
Cain, are you fine with
That's true.
what we're about to do? Because it kind of feels like killing a captain of the Feathergill Knights is kind of
A big deal.
a big
Kind
deal.
of a
It's
treasonous thing, yeah.
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 I mean,
You are
it's
part of
it's
the war on the other side.
We're a part of
yeah,
the war,
no,
though.
I'm just saying it's really gonna put a target on us, and it's gonna be this is a big deal what we're doing. So I just want to make sure everybody's okay with what is about to happen.
And just, I will remind you once again, Cain and Zephyr do have armor from the thing, so putting that up. Like, it specifically looks like the Black Earth Brigade. Just putting that. The rest of you are fine, but just
It's a Letterman's jacket. Got it.
Basically.
sure, yeah, made of stone and is plate armor, but yes.
And is very signature to the
Yes, it-
Black Earth
yep.
Brigade.
Of
Classic.
elvish make, yeah.
The Beb.
Right.
That being
I found
said-
it in a thrift store.
That's what we're calling them, the Beb now.
I don't know if you'd be able to lug your other armor with you guys, but like, you can always switch out.
I was gonna say I would probably switch out, but I probably wouldn't until it's been pointed out, because I'd probably forget that it has a symbol on.
What's the plan?
Kill him?
Yeah, let's go kill him,
Oh,
motherfucker.
I thought you said we kiss him, and I was like,
Thank you. That's what I heard too.
Yeah.
We kiss him dead.
Kiss him.
Seems like the
Show my
opposite
kindness.
of what we should do.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
I say
Exactly
we
so.
take the most direct route to Crow's Point. That's what it's called, right? Crow Point. And
Well-
cause as little attention to ourselves as needed.
Aren't we coming from the enemy side of Crow Point into Crow
Yes.
Point?
Yes.
Is there another way around?
That was my question. Like,
We
we
head to Shade.
Back to fucking Shadeborough.
I did
We
say
head to Shade Barrel. We come in from the Sun Road. No.
Do we know that the river's right there, or are we kind of too far away from the river?
You're like about a half a day's travel from the river. Small map, bigger distances.
Yes.
I was gonna suggest it anyway. I was like, well, maybe we could use the river instead of going through the woods.
Uncle Cruise.
we could try to cross the river and then
Yes. Jungle Cruise.
I
come up from Edgecrest.
should have watched your one shot. I could have got an idea.
Maybe not necessarily like cross the river, but we could use that as the entrance to a middle point. Do we want to go all the way to Edgecrest?
I don't know if we go all the way to Edgecrest, but I feel like we can come up through the road and then enter Crow Point from Edgecrest.
I was just thinking using the river
We
until we get
we
out
would
of
have
the
to
woods.
cross the water.
Yeah, cross the river.
You don't think we can
But
sneak into
see,
Crow
the thing
Point?
is, if we're gonna cross the river,
It's
then
a
why don't we
war.
just use the river?
That's what I was saying. Use the
Yeah,
river.
yeah.
You don't need to cross
Wait,
the river. Just
If
use
we
the
don't
river.
cross,
Get out the
'cause
woods.
if we find a way to get across the river, then we can just use the river instead of actually going across.
Does the river go towards Kaiman, or does it enter, or does it flow towards Rosefall? Is my question.
It flows like towards, yeah, it goes, it's like going away
Towards
from
Rosefall.
Kaiman, yeah. Because it goes out into the ocean.
Oh.
So you want to? Okay, so we'd be rowing upstream.
You also don't have a boat.
Uh,
but-
We don't have
maybe we should cross the river.
I mean, you could travel along the river, but like,
Okay, don't make
Yeah,
sense at me, Aurora.
I'm just
Okay.
saying, you can just.
We-
Hey,
can
there's a
travel up
river
along-
next to us. Let's just walk next to it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Don't give us good ideas.
Sorry, you're right. I won't help anymore. Sorry.
Don't make sense of what we're trying to decide. And eventually,
We're
we'll
trying
come
to get
to when
out
we're
of Starbolt,
when we've
though.
already, dithered.
Well, no.
And
Yeah,
I
but
think coming
bypassed
into Crow's Point from like the east direction, heading
direction
west is
of-
the best way to go. Is what you guys are saying?
yeah, because
Yeah, I was trying to say like get out of Starhold, essentially use like cross the river, use the river, and then come from the other side, closer to Edgecrest.
Oh, you want to?
like-
so you want to come from the other side of the bridge and then cross over?
Not
I don't know if I can do this. Basically, like this type of thing. I don't know
Okay.
if you guys could see that drawing.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
yes,
no, yeah, I can totally see it. Yeah,
I don't know how to undo that.
Makes sense.
Because I was gonna say we take just Aurora's plan and just go this way.
Who is Aurora? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not here.
Hide that.
That's the plan I was thinking. We just follow our DM's advice.
Oh my God. Okay, I will stop helping.
I pass crossing the river entirely.
Oh, hi, kitty. Oh my God, sorry. I have a cat on my lap now.
Yeah. We could do that, Cain.
Yeah.
Yep. that's a
Yes.
good-
At every major point, I love it.
Perfect, Cain. Yeah, we're gonna take
Yeah.
That's
Take like
oh
a
my
month.
gosh.
wonderful week. I said, yeah, we'll go to Shade Barrel. Let's go.
Let's
go
go.
back to Shade Barrel. Go
Well,
in
these
from
are
the
our
Sunrow.
options.
These are our options.
These are our options.
If we
Okay.
I
want,
didn't even
if we're
see
that.
prioritizing the quickness, which was our whole point of not even going
Mhm.
straight to Shade
Mhm,
Barrow
mhm,
anyway,
mhm.
I think just going along the river, not necessarily crossing it, probably would be the
Yeah.
best because we would have to find a way to get across.
Agreed. I'd say the black option is the best option to go with.
Black option
Wait,
for the
wait,
Black
why
Earth Brigade.
why that option?
Because we're just
When-
going along it and we're running up it. I mean, yes, on the map it
Whoa.
looks closer together, but they're not
What do you-
as. as it looks.
I can't do this, but what is going on?
Oh my God. Children, do I need
Why
to start
don't-
deleting
why-
things?
Why don't
love-
we
I love this
cross
design.
though? Oh my gosh, I wanted freehand. I'm sorry,
It's
ignore that. But
going
why don't
great. I love this, guys.
This feels like a really
Wait.
fucked up like.
Welcome to a tutorial on how to use Roll20.
I was see I play too many sports because I was thinking fucking Madden football.
Oh God.
I thought I was in free hand.
Sports?
But
What's that?
why don't we cross it?
I mean, if you want to get out of game, it would cost us extra ability checks to cross the river and then
I-
come up and then cross the bridge.
I will also say these rivers not easy to cross. They're like a mile long, like wide.
Why? Oh,
Oh.
Hence,
Oh.
this is the
okay.
big map. You're zoomed out very far. You don't see all the towns. There's like a lot of little towns that you wouldn't be on a map. These are massive.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, these
Well,
are
I was
very,
gonna
very
suggest that I could wild shape into something you guys could ride across, but if it's a mile long, then never mind. That's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a lot bigger than.
Let's
Wow, I wasn't sure.
let's
Okay.
travel along the river.
I think
and then...
traveling along the river.
As long as it like we can somehow just make it seem like we're not coming from Starhold. Out of
Yeah, that's-
character.
I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, I think. Listen, just let me lie and pray to God I roll well.
What's the worst that could happen?
Let me lie.
What's the worst that could happen? Quite
Yeah,
a
we'll
lot.
just- We're just gonna fight our way through, regardless. You know, it's
Yeah.
fine.
All right, we'll dither our way through.
We'll dither
Yep.
our way through. I think
I love
it's
it.
been working for
Okay.
us. So
Yeah.
far.
Has it been?
It has.
We're
I
going,
think.
we're going with.
I-
We're
And
going
this
with.
is far. We're
We're going
all
with the
alive
positives
still.
right now. Okay.
Yeah.
We're thinking positive. We're manifesting.
All right.
So we're
Yeah,
going just around
um,
River Bend.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, eventually you guys are brought down to eat.
Mhm.
You guys gotta fill. It's not fancy food. It's very simple.
Fancy feast?
No, not what I'm talking about. But it's nothing like too fancy. It's very simple meats, like mashed potatoes, some carrots, something very simple.
Sounds fun.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Kind
Mashed potatoes,
of
carrots. Let's go.
from all the farms that are kind of around. All right, and you guys just go back up
I want
to
to take
your.
up farming.
Let's take a farming.
And
We're gonna start a Stardew farm right here.
Right here, right now.
Yes.
Amazing. And I assume you guys just said, no, don't leave, you were warm. I can't laugh,
Oh.
sorry. He was just purring laying on my lap, and it was nice and warm. Anyways, you guys finish your food, are basically like, you can see, as you guys are sitting down and eating, Valen kind of walks up, kind of sits down at your table. He just goes, so I heard you have another secret mission. Well, it's not so secret, but
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we're
I
going to
know.
Crown Point.
Yes, well, that sounds terrifying. Like I'm going on the first line, and that sounds terrifying. So
Any
good-
advice? Any
Don't
advice?
die.
Well, that's
I mean,
Same to
Well.
you. Don't die.
Uh,
no, don't
I
die.
will
Out
try
there.
not to.
no other advice about Crow Point, anything that could be helpful
I've never
to us.
been there, so I don't know. I'm really sorry. We got to the monastery, and we're under the rock and went to Shadeborough. That was our mission. So I haven't really been anywhere else in the Blooming Vale. I'm not
Where
from
are you
here.
from?
so-
Oh,
I
was just gonna.
I am from the continent to the south, where a lot of us are from. Like the Alagoma Wilds, Elven capital, that whole forest,
I see,
jungle.
I see.
I'm starting to think that this place is fake. He doesn't know the name of the continent.
He
It's
just
country.
said.
Country. It's the Gravenia is the country to the south.
Alright, you passed.
Where are
this
you
time.
from, Mr.
Alagoma
Mysterious?
Wild.
I'm south of Gravenia.
Oh, so you're from Adrian. Okay. Well,
Yes.
you've come a long way.
I know.
That's
I know that
why are
is
you here?
true. I'm glad you asked.
it's not what I came here to ask, but that's.
But now that we're here,
Yeah.
I'm looking for someone.
Oh.
Haven't found her yet.
And you joined a war. Well, hopefully you find them in the war. Hopefully it's convenient.
Let's hope not.
Oh. Never mind.
Finding them in a war would be quite an interesting perspective to take. But thank you for your input.
Wait. But you joined a war, so wouldn't she be finding you in a war? Wouldn't that be kind of the same thing?
I'm
They-
just looking
Whoever you're
around right
finding?
now.
I
Like,
assume
if-
it's a girlfriend, but I don't actually know.
You would assume that.
What? Sorry, am I wrong? Apologies.
You are, but
Oh.
go off.
Sis.
Sorry.
I was answering. I was correcting. Sis. Sure.
Just kind of clears the
His-
throat
his-
and like looks to the rest of you and goes, "What's her plan?" I mean,
Around
obviously,
Riverbend. We're gonna go.
we're gonna go
Just
around.
down the river bend.
I didn't know if you guys were going to come with us to the front lines and try to cut through, or weren't really debriefed on anything. So I was
No,
just curious.
I think this is where we depart.
Yeah, we thought it would be smarter to approach from a different side. Maybe they'll be distracted by you all, and we're gonna
That's
come
fair.
and
That is fair.
clever girl them.
That being said, Cayman is very, well, they know their rivers are kind of connected to it, so I would say they might be watched. So just be wary. It's probably not a free walkthrough, but it's not through the war, so hopefully less. That is my guess, anyways.
Hopefully.
Well, I guess even more so, don't die. If we don't see each other tomorrow morning, I wish you all well, and I do genuinely hope I can see you all. You
Same to you.
have been
Bella.
quite the change of pace in the monastery, and I'm not gonna lie, it was nice. There's a couple of us that enjoyed your disturbance and he kind of like looks towards like a couple of you, like mainly Amdrus and Cain. But he
Is it
does
me?
smile.
Am I the drama?
Yes,
Well-
yes, you are.
Yes,
Very
yes,
much.
You
Very
are.
much.
'Cause, I mean,
Yes, you are.
don't let him know I told you this in any way. But Coma's been trying to practice. Just saying.
He has.
He's been trying. He's not very good, but he's trying.
He's- I will. Oh my god, I feel bad. I took the loot away because I didn't
think-
see him.
I think he's gonna look for one in here. There's still some shops. There's still people here. Just saying. We didn't
Listen,
just like
here, I-
Iron Fist take a place. Like there's still.
I'll tell you
shops.
what. Here, and I dropped two gold. I'm like, for the instrument plus whatever lessons he needs.
Don't know if we'll find lessons here, but maybe.
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 It's like noted. I will sneak it into his pocket. I won't tell him it's you, unless you want me to. No, I'll get in trouble because I mentioned something. I won't say.
Yeah, no, don't say anything. I want to be surprised.
Right. Well, kind of like taps the table. He goes, "Enjoy your last night in a safe place, I guess, relatively. Hopefully, we won't get attacked.
You've
I
always
hope I
been a
did
good
just
one.
jinx it. Oh, I guess you guys too. Minus the possible, are you guys going to kill us in our sleep in the beginning? But you
It
know,
was a bit tense. I think we've all matured quite a bit since then.
this is true. And in Elvish, he'll look to you, Cain, and go, especially you. And he'll kind of
Terrific.
smirk, kind of give you guys a head bow and a wave, and heads back to a table with kind of Coma and everything.
Goodbye.
So lesson on the first watch: a missile bomb attacks the camp. No. And kind of with that, you guys can finish eating and head up. Unless there's anything you guys want to wander around the town for the night, you guys
Now,
can.
do we want to secure some kind of, I don't know, supplies? Maybe a cart? Maybe.
I would like to
Do
try
they
to
have
find horses or something. Oh no, we don't. I don't think we'd need horses, would we?
Mm.
No.
It probably,
How long?
with how thick the forest is, the horses might
Oh,
not
yeah.
help all that much.
Yeah.
True.
I'm
Wait.
definitely gonna say
We
let's.
hoofing it.
Yeah, let's hoof it. But then, if we can find any potions or items,
Make
I definitely want to load up. I definitely want to load up on like basic food and sundries.
that's
for
easiest
the
enough. Easiest,
Geek and sundries,
easiest
uh-huh.
enough to find. Wow, I can't speak. So if you want like rations, if you guys need extra rations, you would have had to use rations, at least one rations, by the way, for your travel here. So make sure you mark off one. Gotta remember. Other than that, if you want to try to find potions, make an investigation check.
Oh, easy. This is gonna be easy. Right here. Watch.
Easy.
Watch.
Easy does it.
Yep. 21.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
You wander around the town, kind of seeing
I
things.
said it was easy.
Yeah. Looking around and asking about
Found the-
potions.
Found the button and
Eventually,
pushed it.
you are you're kind of pointed away to like a herbalist that's kind of in town.
Yes,
Um,
herbalist.
Yes. Let me get the name
Herbal
here.
essences.
Alright.
What? It's a great name.
What? I don't know. Um,
Jeez.
Her name is Rosora, and basically, you were told that there is a halfling that kind of does a lot of kind of potions, and you can probably find some kind of remedy places there, if you so choose. I don't know if you're by yourself or with other people, but
I'm there.
Yeah, I was like, I think Cain would definitely be with me, and
I'm there.
I'd be very obvious. Like, I'm gonna go
Let
try to
them
find
fix
something to
that.
make sure we all don't die. Y'all want to come with?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Is there a magic items person in this?
make an investigation check. that face like
He's doing
You
a
do
realistic
not-
investigation check.
Yes.
Out of 10.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you do not find anyone that harbors magic items. If you
16.
think, the best that you can find is if there is somebody, it's probably like commissioned by the army, and like you're probably not going to get much anyway out of it.
I rolled a 16. Does that do anything for us?
That is what gave you that information.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can find the herbalist shop. You can find it is called Appletops Herbalism or Herbalistic. Is that the right word? Whatever the word is. I don't have my notes open. And you kind of go in, and it's like full of like vined. It's very like Zephyr. I would say you probably feel very comfortable as it's like it's like a wooden like cabin almost, just filled with like plotted plants and like hanging plants and vines everywhere. It is very overgrown. And walking in, you guys are hit with a bunch of like different herb kind of earthy smells. And you can see inside it's just as like chaotic in plant life as the outside. And you can see kind of nestled into the back, filled with all the plants, you can see a gnome, like sorry, I said halfling. It is a forest gnome with kind of greenish hair, kind of like dark green hair that's kind of frilly and poofy. And you can see that she's like wearing almost like a sundress. And you kind of walk in. She goes, "Oh, hello. How can I help you? So many new faces today."
I really like this place. It's so
Thank you.
lush.
Thank you. I try my best. I've always been told I have such a green thumb, so plants
Well, I can definitely tell.
Thank you. Are you here for plants? Flowers?
Is there one good for traveling?
Traveling, I don't think. I mean, I have a few cacti. They're easy. Or succulents to take care of. Other than that, I don't think any of it would be good for travel.
Okay, that's totally fine. We're just not staying here for very long, but I just really like this vibe. Oh, do you have like an herbalist kit?
We certainly do. I can't find where that is priced. She goes, "We have plenty. I assume you just need one?" Looking through the wrong book.
I mean, I just want to get one. I want to get something from here.
I think you have one. You start one.
Do
with
I have one?
I think
You
you
might
start with one as a druid. Because if you get proficiency, you start with one. So you should have one.
Oh, I didn't.
Maybe.
Wait.
I think it's
Oh, yeah.
tied
No, I
back.
was looking in the wrong area. Yeah, I
Yep.
do have one.
She goes, "Well,
I'm still gonna buy another one, and that's more just because she wants to just get something from this place.
fair point, fair
Yes.
point."
Or is there something else that I can think of that she might have?
I mean, I don't know.
We're looking for potions and things.
Potions. I don't have too many, with everything going on. But I have plenty of remedies and different kinds of natural potions. I have teas. She just kind of goes,
What teas
What
do
a
you
tea.
have?
You have coffee?
we have.
For this one over here.
She goes, I might have some coffee beans. Yes.
I'm very like paying attention now. Before I was like just kind of looking and like sniffing plants. I was
Just
like,
like head snaps.
I'm sorry. I heard you say you might be a purveyor of the eccentric bean.
It's a weird way to put it, but yes.
Beautiful. I'll take everything you have.
If you want a herbalist kit, it's 5 gold, by the way. She goes, everything. Oh, that's.
Well, I want to look at the teas first before I.
Yes, you can get kind of bundles of different like kind of herb teas. Do you want me to list just a bunch of them, or
Nope. Or I'm gonna just buy some.
you
of
can
those
get like a
then.
bundle of a bunch if you want, and you can pick
Yeah.
what's in it. Yeah, that will just be like 5 silver to get like a bundle of multiple teas.
I'm gonna give her 1
Um,
gold.
Ooh, she gladly takes it. She adds a few more.
Like, no, keep the change.
She goes, okay. Yeah, and she'll like give you like
help
she'll
you
like
with your
shove the
plans.
little like pouch that she has like full of more.
Oh,
So you get,
thank
like,
you.
extra.
That's totally okay. I want to
Stand
give you the
careful.
extra to take care of your plants.
No,
wanna help.
So kind. And then with coffee, I mean, how much do you want to buy?
Oh, probably just like the 1 silver or the 5 silvers worth.
Yeah. But Amdrus for coffee?
That's how much I'm gonna take.
No,
Oh.
everything she has.
You can buy like a few golds, like worth of like
I
bags.
whatever would sustain me for like. I wanted to. Here's what I'm saying. I wanted to like almost be stale by the time I'm done with everything.
Okay. Do you want to put in like 5 gold
Done.
and just have like a fuck ton of coffee?
Yeah.
Like just bags filled in
Yeah.
like a bigger bag.
Yeah.
Man,
No, absolutely.
This man.
All right. Potions. She does.
And
have
you
some
wanted to go
potions.
back home for the cart.
Yeah, see, that's what I was more interested in, potions, not
Yes.
coffee.
So.
Okay.
not
In a way, coffee is its own potion.
In a way.
Right.
I brew my own potions in the morning.
So you can get like she can get like 5 regular potions, that are like basically like natural herbs and everything, but it's essentially a potion of healing. You can get them for 50 gold apiece.
Okay.
For
I want
5
to
of
try.
them?
So
A
for
piece.
1 is 50.
Oh,
So there's 5 in max.
It's 50.
Can I talk
One
to
is
her and
good.
be like, and just be like, listen, between the coffee, the tea, we're probably gonna take all the potions. I think we could just knock a little bit off the top of that per
Okay, here we
potion.
go. Here we go.
Make a
I
persuasion
mean,
check with advantage because you bought a lot of shit already.
All right. I
And
love
she was,
advantage.
yeah.
+7. Here we go. +7. Here we go.
Here we go.
16, 23.
Okay. She just goes, I could go down to like give you a discount, so maybe like 38 gold a piece.
38
take
gold
one.
seems
That's more
a
than
fair
She goes,
price.
I do have some stronger ones with the
Oh.
discount. She goes, she has 3 greater potions, or 2 greater potions, sorry. And those ones you can get for where the fuck is the price? You can get it for 120 a piece, and that's with the discount.
little
Normally 150 each.
And does she
Little
have any other potions?
She does. She has a couple other simpler potions, simple things like that can like an antitoxin kind of thing, get rid of some kind of poison if you're
Poison.
infected, kind of stuff like that. Anything specific you'd like? So I'm not just listing random shit.
Yeah. No, you're good.
What's that?
Potion.
Anybody else want to buy a potion? I knocked down the price.
Yeah,
for
I'm
all
gonna
of
I'm
them.
gonna buy one, definitely.
Well, I'm not
healing?
buying any because I don't have any more.
A healing?
I have
Yeah.
28 gold.
I'll buy a normal potion of healing.
Okay.
That was 38, right? She had 5.
38. Yeah, she
Yeah,
has
she had
5 in
5.
total. She also has like a lot of other like general stuff too.
How about no?
Like if you need any like pots or pouches or stuff like that.
Gold. That was 38. Remove that.
She has candles. trying to like look at what else. I don't know. You can get healer's kit here too. For those that don't have healing spells, which is like half of you. So if you don't want to bother with that, that's fine.
It's only 2 of us that don't have healing spells.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you want to be a field medic. You need a healing kit to stabilize people.
No.
Nah, I just yell at
Her
people.
poisoner's kit?
Yeah, she would. If you asked, she goes, I have some, and she would also she would have some simple poison vials.
Love that.
Some plants are a little dangerous.
I would like a bottle of poison.
Sure. So you can get a little vial of poison. Let me
I'm gonna
find-
hand one of these potions of healings that I
Um,
bought to Cain, I think.
she goes.
I don't Cain has one.
It's a little hard to make, and there's not many. There's only 3 vials of potion. She goes, with your discount, because you're buying so much. She goes,
Now I have 2 after I bought
it'll
one,
be
so-
85 gold for one. For the poisons, there, Joel. And sorry, what was that, Etienne?
I was saying though, because I have, because I already had a potion of healing and I bought another one, I would give one to Cain if he didn't have one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I'll take yours. Yeah.
Alright, cool. So yeah, you can just add 1, and then I'll just reduce my.
How much did you say that?
It's a
potion
normal
was?
one. And I think it's found in like the
The
gear.
poison?
Not-
One vial
not
of poison with the discount
thank
is
you.
85 gold. They are hard to come by, and she says she doesn't have many.
I can go halfsies with you, Joel, if you want it.
Well, I have 45 gold, and then I have a green agate, which is worth 10, 45, 55. I have 2 green agates, 65. So yeah, I'm 10 gold short.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give you the extra 10.
Forgot about those.
I will say, make a persuasion check as you pull out gems to trade in,
Ooh.
because not everyone trades with gems.
Can I help?
Nope.
Biscuits.
You've done
14.
Okay. She kind of goes, well, they are green. Okay, it's fine.
Thank you.
She will. What are these green agates? Have you guys appraised them? Do you know how much they're worth?
I just D&D Beyond says they're 10 gold for.
Because
I
this
don't think
depends on
technically, I don't-
because of how big they are in their cut. So where did you get these?
These would be the ones that Shalar gave us?
Shalar? Okay, give me 2
That we found from
seconds.
Shalar's bag, I think? Yeah.
And Shalar gave you...
Oh, I have 2 moonstones.
If they were the green ones. Otherwise, the green ones came from.
So, yes.
My
she...
2 green came from 2 different people.
Okay. I can't
Okay,
remember.
these might be different then. If one of them is from Shalar, one of those is worth 25 gold.
Oh, okay.
You have
Um,
the bag from Shalar's stuff, so you would have that if you.
I'm trying to think of where else you got those.
No, I think there were some in next to the statue
Yeah.
under the town of Shadeborough.
Right, and I'm trying to find that elven statue. Yes, that. One of those. So the one it would be a lot bigger. It is worth 50 gold. Because you got a lot bigger. So that's up to you.
Okay.
Oh. Yes.
Then
So you have one worth 25 because you guys have not had these appraised, so you don't know
We've
how much
not.
they're.
loot.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you guys haven't sold your gems or appraised them to know how much you got. So.
That was a long time ago. We all got
I
a green
would I be
agate.
just out of curiosity, would I be able to cast Identify on the gemstone and know exactly its worth?
I will double check. But it would be one spell per gem, by the way.
That's fine by me.
But
If I can
will
quickly
double check
appraise.
to see if that works. God, I'm sorry. Is there anything else?
We actually have like a lot of agates. I'm looking back, we got like 6 at one point that were rough cut.
Oh, I didn't know you could identify a person and find out what spells are affecting it. What the fuck? I've never fully read that. Sorry.
Interesting. Okay.
It
Talking
no.
about identify doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It still doesn't. It doesn't identify gems. The one thing that we need.
I
to do
was
right
gonna say
now.
it does not. It says if the item is a magic, you find its thing, but you don't know its worth. Like
Well,
you would not get mundane
okay.
items. You would need to either be proficient and have a jeweler's kit, or go to someone that knows. Which there was
I'm
in
gonna-
Jadeborough, but
I want to.
Well, we'll take the biggest Green agate we have.
50 gold, I believe.
Do I lie to her?
I mean,
She's a precious
they
woman,
as
purveyor
Joel
of
brings out
herbs
things, she
and
like is looking at them
plants.
and appraising
Okay.
them. So
She's
that's how
okay.
she knows how
Well,
much they.
She's doing
Then
the
I'll.
thing.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll.
She's doing the things. So up to Joel.
Yeah. So did you buy one of the poison vials?
Yes.
Okay. Did you just give like the 50 gold one or something?
That's basically what I did that and then paid the rest in my gold.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
They like you, so they won't like cut that a bit. Anything else you guys would like? No.
I'm good.
Any other potions? So you bought 2 potions, a potion of poison, a bunch of coffee and tea.
Actually, can I present my 1 green agate and be like, how much could I get for this?
Which one is that?
Yeah, the one
from?
that you would have
I
had
have
would have
this
been
one. Yeah.
From
that probably would have been the first time
statue?
we got agates.
Yeah.
So there was
50
like
gold.
6. So yeah,
Yeah,
50 gold?
it's 50 gold. Yeah.
they were
She
the rough
just goes,
cut ones.
well, I can trade one of the potions for it if you'd like.
Yeah, you know what? That seems a fair bit
Like
right
you
there.
guys.
A little
They're green.
more extra for you.
It's my aesthetic. It's fine.
Yeah. Enjoy.
I'll figure something out I can do with it. Yeah, so you can get another potion. Cool.
Okay. I will add up.
With that,
It's not called a potion. What's it called? It's like a heal. Just heal.
It's a potion of healing, but it's in the gear.
yeah, it's in gear, so you
Oh,
can't hit
that's
potion.
why
Yeah.
I can't.
It's really annoying. It's dumb. Cool. So with that, as the mini shopping ends, and you guys head to bed, I assume. Nothing else you guys want to do?
Yep.
Okay. Just asking because you've done it before. Are you guys going on watch at all? Are you just
No.
sleeping? Cool.
In our place now.
No,
Ah,
because the
I
guards are
think we'll
still
stay
like
here.
all around.
yeah, there's
too,
guards
right?
everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in an occupied city. We should be fine.
Yeah, I just double checking.
I mean, because we've gone outside and cased the joint or
Yeah,
two.
all right. Well, you guys can head home and head to bed. The beds are comfortable. They're not like the fanciest thing, obviously, but
Right.
oh my god, my mouse. Things are frozen. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Oh, this mouse is awful. All right. As you guys sleep throughout the night, you guys are abruptly woken up during the night from bells that begin to ring. As cameras are still frozen. Hello. There we go. As bells begin to ring and it kind of breaks your guys' sleep. You kind of groggily wake up and you hear shouting and a lot of people wrestling. And you very quickly can hear that there seems to be an attack. Feathergill Knights have been spotted close by. A lot of them.
Oh boy.
Basically an attack during the night, and everyone is rushing and beginning to put on their armor and get ready, and you can hear the common folk rushing to barricade in their homes and make sure everyone is safe as everyone just begins to filter out. Guards begin to rush to the northern gate as it begins to open and people begin to leave and get into groups and formations and starting. What do you guys do?
Throw on my armor.
I want to help more of the civilians.
Okay.
Try to help barricade them and protect them.
It is in the middle of the night, so there's not too much, but a few people that would be like working overnight, like in this barracks, interned barracks, or workers or other kind of people that are out. You can kind of help get somewhere safe, kind of through everyone shoving. Everyone else? Amdrus is throwing on his armor.
I would go straight to where the action's at.
Okay. You guys are joining, putting your armor on.
Yeah.
kind of with Zephyr helping those that can. Eventually, you see the rest of your party members suited up and getting ready. Zephyr, do you join? Do you put your armor on and join?
After helping
Yeah,
the civilians,
that's what
once
I
I
mean.
notice that they're all done, yeah, then I would go and.
Okay, you kind of put
Donning
on.
full
Yeah,
mask and robe.
there you go. As everyone
yeah,
gets
Matt.
ready and you guys start running towards, you can see, you could hear orders being shout to get into formation and start pushing. Meet them halfway, get them as far, like, to fight them as far as away from the town as possible. And they all begin to rush. You guys following,
Who's rushing? Which side?
you
We
guys
are.
begin to rush forward into the forest to kind of meet them halfway. It was kind of scouts that saw this ahead of time. You guys are a bit behind because you guys took a bit to like put your armor on and then had to wait for Zephyr to also put her armor on, so you're a bit lagged behind. And as you
I
guys,
mean, they could have gone. I would have caught up with them.
well, it's up to you guys.
It's up to them.
Do you think you would have waited?
I would have waited.
No.
So half the team waiting,
Hope
half
to
the
see
team
that.
not.
I'd go with Joel. Yeah.
Okay, Cain, you waiting? or-
I would have waited.
Okay. So Joel and Efthim, as you guys, we'll start with you as you guys have pushed forward faster. You're kind of with the majority of it. You're not quite at the front, but in almost an instant, it goes from like everyone like, oh god, that was a lot faster than expecting, and rushing in to a battle. You break through trees, and there is suddenly Feathergale Knights, both in like the thicker kind of metal armor, and some with like more leather armor. And you can see from the skies, you can hear the griffins beginning to come as griffin riders begin to push. And there is a battle. It clashes. You guys are in the thick of it, and you guys are fighting off things. At team, you are one of the casters that they know, and same with Joel if you choose to kind of be in that position, because you can kind of be in both. So you guys are being kind of walled off to kind of give your chance to cast spells and fight as other people are trying to keep those off of you. Arrows go flying. People go down on both sides. At team, I need you to make a perception check. Same with Joel. Sorry. As the rest of you guys are now rushing up, and you're kind of in behind, but you're kind of gushing, looking around. And at team, sorry, what I meant to say is you have advantage.
Oh, okay.
22.
There we go, 22.
Oh, both of you.
Look at us.
We're synced again.
So you guys kind of look around, and at team, you feel it first. There is a shift in the wind, and that crackling energy that you know means magic directly tied with air. And you look to the sky, and Joel, you see it too, as there is another kind of wave coming in. There's one figure that begins to drift high into the sky. You can see him raise like a robed, very ostentatious and very like high profile. Hands begin to wave in the air as what you feel, and you can kind of see almost spears made of like concentrated wind begin to like 5 of them appear, and as he like flicks his wrist, they launch, and they do like massive like explosion just with wind ripping through trees, and all 5 spears just send off, sending like big chunks. You, the rest of you, Zephyr, Cain, and Amdrus, you're rushing in, and
On
you
my life,
just
but I'm also in love.
you see as you're
Daddy,
rushing in,
sorry,
you see
Daddy.
like there's a group ahead of you that just gets blasted by like concentrated magical wind, like nothing you guys have seen before. You can see the clouds in the night begin to get darker, and storm and lightning begins to crackle as he summons lightning and is crashing down. At Eam, there's a moment with lightning flash. You recognize the face. This is Adam. This is your mentor. Right in the front,
I forgot about this. Oh my god.
kind of casting magic down.
I forgot entirely.
Do we get to kill this guy?
What's his name again?
You don't know. Only at team.
Hold-
You see. I would say this because you rolled really high. You can see he's human, right?
Yes.
An older
yes.
kind of human man. This kind of wizard, if you will. But you can tell Joel because that team's next to you. That team recognizes this person. There's a shock on his face as the lightning hits and you can see a face. What are you guys doing? Same with the rest. What are you guys doing?
I don't.
Catching up, I guess.
Moving
Yeah.
forward.
Are you guys just trying to find
having
Joel and that team?
momentary panic
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
jumping into things and not really thinking about anything. So I'm having a moment.
All right, Cain,
Who is that
Zephyr,
I
and
see?
Amdrus make perception checks to find them in the chaos of battle.
That's my mentor, father figure of the one who raised me. So yeah.
7 for me.
Can
13.
are you like able to fight him? Is this
I mean, I don't really.
This man just called
No,
forth
thank
winds
you.
of spears of wind from the sky. I don't want to fight him.
Yes, of course. Where do you
Oh,
think I learned my?
They're
I'm
not
sorry. We,
I
we
know,
just
you thought-
we just saw a demigod attack us. I don't want to swing at that thing first.
The three of you, as you panic and look around, you don't see them immediately. You just see the chaos of battle, and people start to rush you guys as you can fight back. And arrows begin to go from both sides. You can see a lot of arrows firing at this figure in the sky, and he's able to swing his hand, and wind just up drifts and like catches a lot of the arrows and sends them off. His version of shield, essentially, blocking a bunch of these arrows, still sending more like lightning and these like wind spears that you've never seen him do before. This seems like another level. You've never seen him fight before, so you don't really know what he's capable of.
No.
And you did not really
All I've known
expect...
of him is a researcher.
right. Yeah, and you don't really see him as an upfront, so this is very weird to you. But eventually, Amdrus, you catch sight of Joel and that team, and you guys can rush there, kind of fighting through multiple people.
Yeah.
Um,
Just like screaming like, Ataim! Joe! Like just trying to get to them.
and you two would kind of hear Atim yelling over the sound of everything.
Amdrus.
Yes, sorry. And I realized I played the wrong music. I was like, why the fuck is this not hyped up? There we go.
So I'm having momentary panic.
Yeah. What are you guys doing? As the rest rush to you guys, and you guys can meet up in the middle of all of this.
how far is Daddy from us?
Like a good distance. Like he's up in the air. That's kind of how you can see him, like through the trees.
I want to grab Ataim and Joel and be like, and just like look them in the face and be like, this isn't our fight. We're not supposed to be here. We have orders. We need to be somewhere else. We need to leave this for them.
No, but these are the Feather Girl Knights, yo.
These are not,
Oh.
This is not our target. We're not supposed to be here. We have our orders. We need to get our shit and go. We shouldn't be here. Would I recognize
I hate
what I
thank you
what I
so
s-
much.
what I see?
Do we not have
um,
our masks on?
Yes.
No.
You probably
Or
do.
at least I did. I put mine on. I
put
said
mine on.
in the beginning when we were
Yeah.
when we putting on
I
armor.
put the cloak on, but I didn't put the
Put-
mask
Oh, because
on.
I was
I put the
assuming I
robes
went
and
back to
masks.
put the mask and the cloak on, like I would have.
Right. What I think I'd recognize like that look of recognition in your face.
I don't know if you'd see my face, but
Oh,
I
that's
would
true.
I mean,
be
there's
very
like
much.
flashes of like lightning and. You guys-
Right. I
but
have a
he's got the
mask
on.
But he has
Oh,
the
I
I have the
mask
mask
on.
on. I have
Yeah.
the mask
Yeah.
on. I am not body language wise, just very just like not normal, just very kind of stunned in awe.
Right.
He seems shaken.
And yes,
Okay.
very shaken,
Yeah.
not really moving, not just kind of really focused on this, person above us. And so I'll kind of like snap out of it, or he'll snap out of it when she's like, "We're not supposed to be here. We have our orders. These aren't our orders." And I'll just be like, yeah, we should leave."
Right. Let's.
Why shouldn't we just help though? Like, there's citizens here and things like that. We're here right now.
We're here. They're not fighting near the citizenry. They're fighting outside the walls. Whoever wins this battle is going to win it outside. They're not coming in to fight.
And with that, you guys hear and see what seems to be like almost just like the druids using magic to almost catapult like rocks flying and like slamming into groups of the Feathergale Knight, kind of with booming kind of sounds kind of cracking through a lot of your guys' talking. And Atim kind of being so like seeing him, you notice one goes flying and he goes to knock it off and it just shatters and he gets sent flying off and like crashes into the ground somewhere below the trees, getting hit.
Wait, he got hit?
He got hit from like a massive rock that got sent, and he tried to like break it and it just exploded in his face, and he just like he was flying and then it just dropped and it sent.
It's like a moment where he gets to like get up and like is about to like run and is just like,
What do you do?
We need to leave.
Right.
We need to leave, and we need to leave now.
You think you know where he fell? You want to rush?
Then let's go.
Where's my D20?
He's just looking everywhere for it. He's just hitting a panic.
Where's my D20? If it's an even number, he's running to where he thinks he is. If it's an odd number, he's just adamant about getting out of this place.
Okay.
So. Okay, it's an 11.
You guys see this moment within him, kind of being like, trying to like, should I go? Should I go? Just run that up there. I don't think he's hiding his emotions right now, so you guys would very clearly see this inner conflict.
No. Yeah.
Of, like,
Do you not want to go help him?
I want to,
No, I
but
wanna
it's
Finish him.
Go finish
can't-
him off.
we can't give away our. No, we're not finishing him off. We need to leave.
All right, let's go. Let's get out of here right now. Let's go.
all right. And with that,
Well, then let's go. I was gonna say that Zephyr's also kind of stuttering because even though she doesn't know what's going on, she's kind of in shock based off the interaction and how Attaim's reacting to this.
Yeah, he's like very unhinged. There's like a lot of sparking, like
Yeah.
crackling
She's like
energy
feeding off of it, I guess.
around him. Just very like the winds that are normally calm around him are not calm.
all right, where are you guys running?
um,
Back to the town?
I say we just head.
I was gonna say if we're going, we should probably just leave.
We should just go.
Well, we
Go
left
for
our
Crown
stuff
Point.
back, right?
Did
What's
we?
what's
I
stuff?
mean,
I
I
was
would
like, we
have
didn't-
grabbed my.
whatever our equipment is and stuff.
I
Bags
mean, I
and
would
things.
have.
I don't know if
I don't
we
think-
packed
I
everything.
mean, I would have grabbed my stuff. I don't know about you guys.
I always fight with a duffel bag on.
I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say.
Well,
Like
it
that-
seems like
that-
Amdrus didn't.
I was like, I don't think Amdrus would have grabbed his stuff.
I didn't
for a
grab
fight.
anything apparently.
Well, for
At
a, no, I got-
Because of the sirens and just being woken up abruptly and being like, okay, fight is
Oh yeah,
something's
that's
happening.
true.
I don't think I would have grabbed my stuff. I would have gotten dressed, ready, and gone out to go.
Yeah, that's
fair.
you're right.
Okay.
I would have been ready for a fight, not to travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's head back into the
Because
we
inn,
weren't
grab our
planning for
things,
it.
and try to leave
Right.
during the confusion.
So you guys
Yes.
begin kind of in the chaos of battle. You guys begin to rush back to the town. As you kind of get back there, beat it up because you guys have been in a fight. Obviously, I'm not making you guys roll initiative and actually be fighting. But
Yes.
we'll assume you like fought a bit and got at least some damage, and kind of sweat is on you guys. You kind of rush back. There is like guards going, "What's going on? Like, is everything okay? Do we need to send more?" As soon as you get to the gate.
Yeah, they need help.
You immediately
not-
hear him like
He's not responding to anything. He's
Um,
going. He's like
just
focused
pushes
on
past.
getting his stuff.
Yeah, you see
grabbing.
the guard like pull out like a horn and kind of blow on it and like get more people and just like sending more troops as you guys push back, grab your stuff,
Alright.
and begin to rush towards the river.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And kind of as you guys begin to rush in this panic, and Etienne, your mind is just going, and you're trying to focus as you guys are traveling quickly through the forest in the dead of night, woken up, just witnessed the war, basically. That is where we're gonna end it. We went a little late, but I really wanted to push that in.
Perfect. Oh my god, I hate you.
Look, you guys took a little longer than I thought shopping, okay?
No, it's great. No, it's great.
But with that, thank you everybody for joining us on quite a big episode. It was going to be last episode, but we pushed it, and it's totally okay. Glad to have everyone here. Got a little backstory. But for the sake of poor Nine just dying there,
Maybe not.
I'm not gonna make you do anything, but we will be back next Monday to see potentially how Etienne's gonna handle this. We'll see you next Monday. Thank you all.
Daddy.
Bye.
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 Oh, this is really hard to hit the stop button. Oh, God.